Melon.
Melon.
Isn't it amazing to have sweets made of yourself?
Ooh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the 87 Podcast.
Hello.
Yes, my voice is feeling a bit ropey today, so Aaron's might have to take the lead.
What?
How's it going, everyone?
Not bad, not bad.
We've got Calum here today. For those of you that are listening, Calum, a.k.a. Pug Shoots, is in the house.
Hey.
Hello.
Come and sit with us.
So what have you both been up to then? Where have you been?
I went fishing today, mate.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. No, I did not catch. So
Do you ever catch?
do I ever catch? Listen, you two can fuck off straight away. I'm on probably a 10-day blank.
Mate,
It's pretty bad, isn't it?
it's all good. Don't matter. It's not always about catching, is it?
So it's called fishing, not catching.
I went with my lad, didn't I? Last weekend.
Mhm.
Didn't catch. Done a nighter. Still didn't catch.
What were you fishing for?
Carp.
Well, yeah. Carp are quite an elusive fish.
Yeah, it's got to be perfect, mate. The setting's got to be perfect. Otherwise, you're not pulling them out. Yeah, I'm in.
Calum, have you ever fished before?
Once.
What happened?
Caught quite a few little fish, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I was a
So
kid.
you went
then.
like tiddler bash him.
Yeah, a lot of tiddlers.
Silverfish.
So my dad has a fishing tackle shop. You guys know this, right? I went in there today.
We phoned him last time, didn't
Yeah,
we?
we did, yeah. And I went in, I said, I want to do a bit of pike fishing. For anyone that's not a fisherman, by the way, and you need a bit of spiritualness in your life, take yourself fishing. It's the best. It really is the best. It's like meditation.
No, you're right. You're right, it is.
Yeah. Anyway, so I went in, I said, I want a bit of pike fishing. Here we go. This is the classic fisherman's tale stuff. So the guy that works in my dad's shop was like, phew. When I said the word pike, he's like, well, where are you going to go? I said, Gobmanchester in the weir. He went, oh, he like recoiled with shock. He said, the bailiff came in here yesterday. Reckons he lost a 30-pounder. Anyone who knows pike fishing knows that's a big fucking pike.
It's a big part. Yeah.
That's a crocodile. So, I was like, oh, really? Well, is he believable? Is he the sort of, he was like, yep. My dad came out. So, yeah, it's true. It's true. Apparently it's a 30-pound pike.
What, in Godmanchester?
In the Gobmanchester Weir is what I'm there now. So I went down there. The sun was just breaking through the clouds. The weir was calm. So sometimes they open the sluice gates. And it really lets the water flow.
Mhm.
Difficult fishing conditions. The sluice gates were down. It was calm. It was smooth in there. I'm catching this fucking fish. I was visualising myself being the king of Gobmanchester, holding this trophy pike above my head. Half an hour. I thought any moment my float's going to rip off. Never went.
I'm glad for you, man.
Didn't
Look,
catch fuck all.
Don't give up.
That's my 10th go without catching nothing, but I still go. I'm still happy.
So with pike fishing then, have you always got to reel it in? Is it like spinner on the end of it?
You got two options: spinning, or dead baits, or live baits. 3 options.
Okay. Because don't pike eat pike?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're very cannibalistic. I love catching pikes. They're like little crocodile, like prehistoric crocodiles.
Yeah, I suppose they are, aren't they? Yeah. I know what you mean.
I love them. Yeah. That is significantly more easy to catch than a carp as well. So
Is it?
yeah, mate, you can definitely get. They're
Says,
greedy.
Says the man I didn't fucking catch.
Ooh.
I was going after a big one though. If I really wanted to, I could have. I only went for a couple of hours. Probably in the wrong time of day as well. Should have gone early morning when they're feeding.
Yeah.
I think they're probably already fed by now.
Well,
Anyway,
mate, give it another go. Well, that's fishing out the way.
yeah.
What else, mate? What else?
Well, let's
has been
talk about the day. Obviously,
happening? Remembrance Day.
this podcast is being filmed on Remembrance Day. Iconic day, and I feel sometimes, yeah, he's got his poppy on there, look,
Yeah.
quality. A day that sometimes gets lost in the modern world. I don't think anyone really knows the significance of it. Truly, do we?
Did you do a minute silence?
Of course, always.
You did, yeah. Same here. Where was you when you did it?
Home. Yeah, I'll take a picture of your poppy.
You did it at home.
What'd
yeah,
you do at work? Stop everyone and...
No, well, we did stop. We all stopped here. Everyone stopped. I wasn't here then. But yeah, it's amazing how a lot of people don't do it now, do they? I noticed that a lot of people today just carry
Busy
on.
lives.
Yeah, so I think it's sad. I think we should, pay respects, as they say.
Yeah, definitely. that sacrifice.
Yeah, exactly. Sad day, really.
Did you either you two just to slightly change subject? It kind of goes back to it. Did you see that rant from an Australian news reporter this week about? Oh, I think it wasn't this week actually. It was from Greta Thunberg. Have you seen that?
No.
She talks about how the older generation. This is what does go back to remembrance. Stolen their childhood and stuff. And he like rips her a new one. Maybe I'll find it and play it. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it kind of summarises actually people's so busy this day and age and their air conditioned cars moaning about this, moaning about that, and people never came home.
Yeah, no, I think that's just so true, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean?
Everybody's moaning today. Everybody's moaning. Everyone's just
Calum moans a lot, you know.
Wow.
What? Do you?
I do.
Did you say wow or meow?
He said,
One
wow.
or the other. To be fair, I went to my parents last night and they said, "Do you ever stop fucking moaning?" So,
What's making you so unhappy? What's the matter?
I'm not even
us.
unhappy. I just
Talk to
like
us.
to rant.
What are you moaning?
He likes a good rant. That's why
He's never moaned in my company. He likes my
Oh,
coffee.
Callum, he's awesome.
likes
Callum's a great guy.
I'm polite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You moan when you leave, don't you?
Hey, listen, what we need to do, Aaron, is just open him up a little bit. Get him
Yeah,
going.
warm
and
him
then
up,
he'll
mate. Warm him up. Where have you been? Where have you been this with Matt last few days? Have you done anything?
Yeah, we've been.
Cool.
Yeah, I've been editing today, but we went to Liverpool the other day. Went to Manchester last week.
No, you've been travelling about. Done some miles. Has that truck got some miles on it now?
5,000.
In how long?
2 months, month and a half, 2 months.
Jesus,
It's a lot.
You get about a bit, don't you?
Oh,
We did go to France.
yeah, I went to France. And, yeah. It's nice. Yeah, I like it.
Enjoying it.
Yeah. Okay, go on, Callum. Let's hear a rant. What's annoying you
What's
right
really pissed you off in the last week?
I don't actually know. You know, my car had to go back in to be resprayed. This bumper. I only had it for like 2 weeks.
Why? What have you done to it?
Oh no, I brought it and it had some scratches in it.
Oh,
And the
okay.
condition was that they're going to spray it.
What car have you got?
Just a Ford Focus.
Okay.
now? It's a really nice car. Well, nice.
But yeah, the first time they sprayed it, they left bubbles. Second time they sprayed it, they left some white paint in it. So yeah,
Fuck's sake. It's not good, is it?
it's all good now, so I can't rant.
Yeah, but they did it. They didn't do it right twice, did they?
It's not good, is it?
No.
Nice car though.
That's a ripper.
What colour is it?
Black.
So we've actually made some notes this week, guys.
We have, haven't we?
So
And one of them,
Are they actually serious notes?
we've got a ghost in our notes, haven't we?
yes.
We have
Well,
actually got a
I
ghost
know it
in
wasn't
our-
me. So
But it wasn't me.
Or were you drunk? One of you.
probably.
I've never written in this group drunk. It's not a good idea, is it? Yeah.
So we've got in our notes here that it's to talk about Remembrance Day, and what? Anything you want to say in particular about it?
Nah, it's a very sort of heartfelt day, innit? It's it's just a hard one. Just always make sure that I do my minutes silence and the staff do. What can you say, really?
Do you know what? I sit here now like I'm not educated on the subject, so like maybe I should be. That's bad.
What do you mean not educated?
As I sit here now, I know it's Remembrance Day. Be careful what I say here. Get to talk to me about the day. What does it signify again?
Well, it's
The end of the Second World War.
It's
Yeah,
remembering
it's-
the fallen.
remembering the fallen,
Soldiers.
remembering the people that have.
I
lost
know
their
that,
lives.
but is it the date specifically? Is that the end of the? Was it a particular battle or?
I'm not actually sure what the date.
To be fair, mate, you've got me there. I'm the same as you. We should.
I know we're remembering, lest we forget, and remembering those that have fallen.
Mm,
'Cause I thought it
But
was,
the date aspect of it, is this the day that it actually?
pretty certain. Have a little look. Find out. Let's educate all the other people that don't know out there. People are going to be listening to this now going,
Yeah, that's okay. At least I'm honest enough to say.
I don't know.
We've got loads to talk about today, by the way. I've got some really exciting stuff. Here we go.
Found it?
Remembrance Day is a Memorial Day observed in the Commonwealth member states since the end of the First World War to honour armed force members who've died in the line of duty.
It doesn't say why.
Doesn't
Why
doesn't
it
say
was
it
on
was
the
on
11th.
there.
No. That's just the top of Google. So, armistice, an agreement to end fighting from the First World War as prelude to peace negotiations, began at 11 a.m. on the 11th of November, 1918.
There we go then. It's Armistice Day.
There you go.
Okay.
God, we should have known that. Fucking hell.
Yeah, I know. That's why I felt a bit weird about it. I wasn't 100% sure.
It's 103 years ago. Though. Yeah. When you
Quick
think
maths
about
that was, by the way.
I just think that, people have risked their lives and lost their lives
Yeah.
fighting for our country, blah, blah, blah. And I just think that it's only fair that we pay respect to those people.
I've got so much respect for the forces.
it's hard graft.
I think we all know people that have gone away
Yeah.
from their families.
Yeah.
It's mad when you think about it, actually. Like, if you cut all the other, that must be horrible being in the desert. Like, fuck that. Can you imagine actually going away themselves? Just be awful.
Yeah.
Or do they enjoy going away there? I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I know some people. Yeah.
Well, they
I feel like
hate
they're
it.
a bit scarred from it, shall we say?
Really?
Yeah.
What? Because they've seen stuff.
Yeah. Experienced some stuff. Like they said, they instilled it's instilled such a friendship within like the group of people they went with. But like I said, they have quite laddie, but the actual themselves are quite. You can tell there's something that's happened.
So I've got a friend of mine that's going to join us, actually. So I won't spoil it and say too much now, but he bless him, he lost his leg over in Afghanistan.
Shit.
And, mate, he's an absolute trooper. Like, honestly, I'm not going to spoil this by letting the cat out of the bag today, but he couldn't be with us today because obviously it's a big day and he's doing his own sort of stuff. But he will be on in the next couple of weeks. And, mate, his story is phenomenal, mate.
Is it?
Mate, he literally, every time I see stuff coming up on his social media of stuff he's doing, he's an animal, an absolute machine. So, yeah, no, mate, I've got a lot of respect for him. So,
Yeah, bless up.
yeah, and all the other people that I don't know, even, in the same position, got respect for them all. So, yeah.
There's a lot of topical debates that have been happening about these more recent wars that we've been going to. Whether we're even justified going there, and people come home with. Some people don't come home. Some people come home with injuries, mental injuries and physical. And you do ask yourself, for what? Like, not me asking that, but I mean, when they go in the House of Commons and stuff, and they're asking about this and that, and comes out there wasn't no reasons other than oil or whatever it is. I don't know, but it does beg a question when Joe Biden pulls out all the troops from Afghanistan, and 2 days later, the Taliban have got complete control of.
Did you hear the story about?
It's just, don't you just think, if that was you, you'd be like, what the fuck's for us?
What do you fucking send me here in the first place
what
for?
was the
Yeah.
point?
Well, obviously, I don't want to talk out of turn here. I'm not particularly educated on the subject, but that's the feeling I'm getting. It's a bit of a kick in the balls, shall we say, to families of and
I think,
or not. I don't. Please let me know if you.
I think that Mike, Mike was going to jump on the show with us. I think he'd be a good person to ask how that made him feel. Did you hear the story, by the way, of they sent the SAS out there, didn't they? And did you hear that the Afghan, governor or whatever, shut the airports and they built their own little temporary runway in the desert without them knowing it? Oh, mate, SS. I think that stuff's cool as fuck. To be fair, had some pretty cool.
The English troops are amazing.
They are, mate.
There was a story coming out about the English troops.
I saw that in America.
Battering the American troops.
Training.
Oh, really?
Let's call it off. That's
really.
It's like this week.
They came out saying, "Oh no, we didn't actually quit," but apparently
they did. Yeah.
You know what Americans are like.
So they did a sort of a simulation drill between our troops and theirs.
Right.
It was meant to be like a 6-day exercise, and we battered them within 2 days. They're waving the fucking white flags.
Really? Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're only a small nation as well.
Yeah.
Up the Brits.
Up the fucking Brits.
Up the fucking Brits, as the crazy ginger would say.
That's do you know what? I like looking back at history and feeling a sense of pride about all that sort of stuff, don't you?
Yeah.
Like today, how old's my dad? 75. He's been Coventry born and bred all his life, and our family tree before that was from Coventry as well.
Oh, really? All right.
He was telling me a story when he today when he was a little kid in the same whirlpool that I was fishing today. Got all his line tangled and the pike took his lure at the water's edge and he had to like run up and down with it. And it was like, it's funny, isn't it? You know, he was fishing the same, walking the same things as me. Like,
Yeah, it's mad.
and my
Whereabouts in Godmanchester is it then?
over the wreck,
Okay.
over the Chinese bridge.
Right, yeah. What, so you cross over it from the
Cross
roadside?
over it, and that's the big pool you see right in front of you.
Right,
Yeah, it's
okay.
great fishing there.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's good, just good. You got Port Home behind it, which is big floodplain, very famous. Sort of leads to the back of Huntingdon, and
Oh, okay, cool.
yeah, I think Port Home is actually one of the biggest floodplains in England.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, learned something new today.
apparently so. Right,
What's on the agenda then, mate?
Christmas is coming.
Got a little Christmas jingle on here at all? Or?
Let's go for one. Christmas is coming.
Quality.
Excuse me.
What are you doing for Christmas then, mate?
We're going to Abu Dhabi.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What, for Christmas?
Yeah.
Ah.
Not sure quite sure how I feel about it, but
Who are you going with?
it's a
with the
family holiday. Yeah, it's a family holiday. I do like staying at home and getting in the festive spirits and wrapping up.
Yeah, I can't imagine being in heat when it's Christmas by a pool. Nah.
I was going to have it on my lap, but let's leave it there.
You're fascinated by these mics. You just keep touching them.
I feel like
We've got new mics.
like I'm sitting on a bus, like I'm like this. All awkward, isn't it, you know?
So what are you guys doing for Christmas, Calum?
Go to my mum's house in the morning and go to my girlfriend's family's.
I bet you eat loads on Christmas.
Oh, of course I do. Fry up in the morning.
What's your favourite thing on the Christmas plate? Got a
I
bit.
couldn't answer that question.
Got a big pig
pigs
in
in
blanket.
yeah.
Fucking good old boy. Good old boy.
He tucks it away, by the way. He loves it. He can eat.
I can't. You see the Domino's video? Fucking hell.
I think you could have gone faster than that, though.
I definitely could have done faster. But
So I did a Domino's challenge because obviously Calum can tuck it away, and he was the first attempt, and he did 4 minutes
I was a
57.
guinea pig. I wasn't told about
to
it.
eat how much?
A whole
one large Domino's.
What, a whole pizza?
Yeah, but okay, I hadn't eaten a thing all day. Got back, and within 20 minutes, there was a pizza in front of me, and I was
And it was
about
hot.
to eat, and it was fucking ridiculously hot.
I've got to drop something in the ocean here. Like,
Go on.
I don't like Domino's.
No,
Yeah,
no.
nor do I.
Well, look, for the page, there's obvious reasons why we use them because anyone can get it in the UK.
Yeah.
So if someone watching in Scotland will be able to participate.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
That's the reason, but they're not good pizza. I had a great pizza yesterday.
Where from?
Wallingford in Oxfordshire.
Nice.
Yeah.
What
One of the
sort
best
of pizza?
Just like a normal pizza.
Just a
Margarita.
margarita.
Margarita,
Yeah.
yeah. Unbelievable.
I do love a pizza. I love it. I just
the
love
best.
a pizza.
Yeah, but do you know what? I agree. I love pizza so much. That's why I hate a bad pizza.
Yeah.
It's got to be good pizza for me.
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
What's your go-to pizza? Yours
Margarita.
just margarita, yeah?
Margarita. Yeah, no, same here. Might stretch to a pepperoni,
It's got to be pepperoni for me.
Pepperoni's good, isn't it?
I love it.
Adds a bit of spice, bit of something, a bit of heat, bit of warmth, bit of meat.
I think Pizza Hut do a good pizza.
Yeah, I like pizza. I used to.
Do you remember Pizza Hut? And they used to all you can eat.
Yes. Yeah.
Lunches.
Oh,
Yeah.
they still do that.
They
eh?
do the buffet. Yeah.
Yeah. But at
Lunchtime
lunchtime,
buffet. Oh.
and you know when you're like young at college and that, and you think like, so I think it's quite expensive to go. It's something like 15 quid, isn't it? Or something.
Pretty sure it's
something
like.
like that. 12.
I
15 quid.
remember it being like a little bit more than you'd want to spend for lunch, but you got so much more in return, didn't you?
You get ice cream as well.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I
ice cream
remember one
factory.
of our
Load
mates
all the
had
sweets on it and that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
27 slices of pizza. One of my mates had once.
I did a challenge there.
Did you?
I can't remember how many I ate, but it was a fucking. I threw up afterwards. I love pizza.
We should go to pizza one day.
I can remember when I first joined secondary school, if you like, the first mates party that I got invited to was at Pizza Hut, and when we all walked round to the ice cream machine, you can do it yourself. I was amazed by it. And the other day I took
What
littlest.
one? What was that in Peterborough?
No, that was the one in Cambridge that shut down now. You know the one near the Regal.
On Parker's Beats.
Yeah.
On the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not shut down now, I think. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, shut down.
But yeah, no, I took my kids the other day, and when I showed them how the ice cream machine worked, their faces, mate,
Now-
faces. It's like they just saw Christmas, Santa.
My first experience of Pizza Hut was in Peterborough. Do you know the one I mean?
The triangular type
It's
building.
what a
Yeah,
building!
Yeah,
It's like quite a So just give me trying to describe this. Anyone that's in local will know what I'm talking about. It's obviously quite a cool shaped building, but it does look a little bit like a church. When you're like 6 or 7, pulling up there, it was like it's quite a big event. You know, if your mate's taking you to pizza, it's exciting. You know, you're in the car, nervous, getting those butterflies. That was a good night. That was a good day out.
Yeah, no, I do know what you mean. The building does stand out, doesn't it? And then you look behind it, it's a bloody great petrol station.
Yeah. I got my first ice float where they put a big dollop of ice cream in a Coke.
I've never seen that before.
It's well nice.
You've never had an ice cream float?
You've got to ask for one. Pint of Coke with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. So it goes all like creamy and vanilla-y and
very
cokey.
American.
Really?
Oh, so good.
I swear to God, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, it's well good.
Sheltered life, mate. Sheltered life.
So what are you guys doing for Christmas then? Like, just talk about your Christmas days, and if you got a lot, you know, you're going to get your presents early, you're going to get them late, where you're going to go shopping.
I'll tell you a funny story about Christmas. So we've got a motorhome, and we decided that we'd keep it at home for a little while because obviously normally we'd put it in a store. And the missus said to me, "Oh, I bought loads of chocolates and biscuits for Christmas and all this sort of stuff." And she said, "Where shall I keep it all?" So I said, "We'll put it in the camper, you know, put it in the motorhome." So she put it all in there. My mate rang me up the other day, sort of last minute, and said, "Can I borrow the camper? I'm going somewhere with the missus. Can we use it?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." So I said to Britt, "You need to get all that stuff out of the camper." Well, fuck me, it'd all gone, mate. Fucking, we got mice in the motorhome.
No.
We fucking done the lot. Probably about 150 quid's worth of M&S biscuits and fucking chocolate.
Stop. So she's gone to get it out of the motorhome.
Yeah.
And it's been done.
It's been done over, mate. There's bits of tin foil off of
Was it
Santa.
definitely mice?
Yeah, you see a little mouse dropping.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if you were saying your mate had come back going, "Oh, listen, bruv, that mice got a lot."
Mate, it's, you know, I don't...
How do they get in?
Do you know what? It's not an old motorhome either. It's not. Do you know what I mean? It's yeah. I need to sort of expand.
Are they in the chassis then?
Possibly, mate. Yeah. Possibly.
They get everywhere.
They won't stay in it. They're just in, out, shake it all about, and yeah. As soon as you move the motorhome, they're fucking gone, mate.
Are they?
Yeah. So we give it a massive, like, you know, clean and yeah, mate.
So
anyway,
all the
we've got,
biscuits.
but yeah, the moral to the story is Christmas. We've got a double.
That does
buy.
seem quite early to get your biscuits, bruv.
I like to be organised, mate.
Do you?
Yeah.
Very organised.
Hey.
Well, I say I do. I
In
can't
early
take the credit.
November, getting your Christmas biscuits.
Have you bought your presents yet?
I ain't even fucking thought about it.
What about you, Aaron? You're organised?
Have I bought any presents? Yeah, I have.
No, he's one
Are
of them.
you
Only because of scrolling through Amazon. I thought, oh,
Amazon's
he'd
killed
like
the game, innit? For presents.
Mm.
It's just so easy. Do you know what I
Easy.
mean?
Yeah.
I tend to do it pretty late.
I do like to go out and get
Yeah,
presents.
no, I was just going to say that.
Or
It's
get in the vibe.
like go out. I go to like Grafton and Town and Cambridge and just go shopping.
Not the Grand Arcade.
Yeah, I'm Grand Arcade.
Grafton. Oh.
you walk straight in boots and just pick up the 2 for
Fucking
3
yeah.
option, don't you? Fucking Old Spice aftershave, and
Yeah. That's quality.
So what about you, mate? So you leave it till the last minute. I like to make a bit of a thing of it, going to town, have a beer, you know,
Like a
have a beer,
like a ritual.
Yeah. I can't remember what date we do it on. Well, it varies really, but I always go with my son and pick the Christmas tree. And then we always stop and have a pint on the way home. Always. And we sit in the same pub, in the same seat. If there's people sitting there, we ask them to move because we have a photo every year, same place.
What pub is it?
The White Horse, is it, in Barton?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Opposite the petrol station.
That's a nice pub.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's nice. There's a Thai restaurant now, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Do Thai
Nice.
takeaways.
Oh, that's a bit of tradition.
Yeah, no.
I like Christmas.
I'm looking forward to Christmas this
I like
year.
Christmas.
I feel like I need a bit of Christmas in my life, you know? A bit of cheerful spirit.
Good energy, and people say hello to each other in the street, don't they? You know, when you see someone in the petrol station, you say "Merry Christmas."
Yeah.
People are nodding at each other. It's a bit of a nice.
Everyone's just happy, aren't
yeah,
they?
man.
Even Percy Pig's got a Christmas hat on already. In MS.
Have they? I'm with you, mate. I love Christmas.
No, that's good. Some people you speak to don't celebrate Christmas or don't
Everyone's
like
got their own reasons, don't they? I think
No,
some
I
people,
know, but
some people look at it negatively because it brings back bad memories and.
What are you having for Christmas dinner then in Dubai?
We've done. I've been to Australia a few times at Christmas, and we went to Dubai for Christmas a couple of years ago, and it was definitely different.
Is it Christmas dinner like traditional?
No, mate, no, it is different. you're still getting the vibe. You're still on holiday and you're still getting away. And I don't know. I feel like this year I probably would have preferred to stay at home, but it'll be an amazing trip, and we're very lucky to be going. So, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Fair enough.
It's nothing like being at home though. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
going
it's
for a
nice to
pint
be
in
at
your
home.
local with your mates and just reflecting on the year you've had and the losses, the wins, dusting yourself off for January.
I'm looking forward to that, mate.
Look, using this time of year to reflect a little bit as well, especially in early January after Christmas. That's a brilliant time to look back, reflect, analyse, and go again.
Yeah, mate. You couldn't put it better myself, mate.
Yeah, always come up with some big master plan for.
What is that?
One of your sweets.
No, I know that. But what is that meant to be?
It's like a mermaid.
Deformed a mermaid.
What else have we got on here? I feel like I had loads that I wanted to talk about, and as soon as we talk, I go a bit blank.
It's all right, mate. We've got plenty of time.
Let's have a look. I want to move away. Was that you?
Swipe and you'll see.
It's got nothing next to it,
Who's writing in your chat?
mate.
I think that was me.
I was going to say, come on, it's got to be. Was you drunk?
Probably.
It's just in our notes. It just says, "I want to move away." So I think that was me because I've been talking about this.
Well, it is green, and green is you. Yeah, no, it is you. Look, Matt, and then all of that is you.
Yeah, all right, cool. That's me. I'll own up to it. So I've been. Obviously, we can work. We've got no geographical constraints to us, Aaron. Really, you know, like being a food reviewer, you can go anywhere, and I think there's some wicked food about. You know, like America, for example. I'd love to move to America.
You'd love to move to America?
For like, I'm talking like a month, 2 months.
Yeah.
Just go.
What's stopping you?
I got cat and dog and that, but ultimately not a lot. I think we're going to maybe in early 2022. Calum hopefully can come with us. Just go to America for maybe like 2 weeks.
Oh, mate, do it.
And just see how we get on. If it goes like I think it will go, it might be more to do there because I think there's.
It is like the food capital of the world, isn't it?
Yeah,
It is.
they know how to cook, don't they?
They just love food.
It's like historical food, some amazing dishes from different cities, you know, like your clam chowders and all that sort of stuff. So I've never had. And then you've also got like the breakout science food, like in LA right now with the THC food that gets you whacked as you're eating it.
There's some weird shit out there.
I'd love to do that on camera and just experience that.
That'd be cool.
Cool. Where else would you want to visit in America? Do you know? I'd like to go to where is it that Elvis's land is? What's it
Portland?
called?
Maryland.
No.
The cookies.
Graceland. Is it
Graceland.
Graceland?
Yeah, Graceland. Yeah.
I'd love to go there.
Fucking Mary.
They're cookies, aren't they?
Oh, that's fucking quality. Maryland. That's a bit like Elvis, isn't it? Elvis and Magic. I've got a member of staff that's called Magic, and Matt remembered that he had a nickname, so Matt bowls in the workshop one day and goes, "Hey, Elvis, you got a minute?" Fucking Elvis.
He does. He's got big sideburns. I thought.
Yeah, I know.
If you'd have asked me, put your mortgage on what you think his nickname is.
Wolverine.
I'd say Wolverine.
not
Judging by that
Elvis.
picture over there, he does it like Wolverine.
Yeah.
Mate, he's fucking huge as well.
He's a fucking animal, mate.
Yeah.
He's quality,
monster.
Magic.
Definitely Wolverine.
If you caught him in bed, with your missus, you'd tuck him in. Oh dear.
Moving
So
on.
yeah,
What else?
America.
What was,
America.
Yeah. So Elvis, I'd like to go to Maryland, as you would put it, Matt.
why Elvis?
I was named after Elvis.
What?
His middle name is fucking Aaron. Swear on my life.
I think we need a Google for this.
Oh dear. You
All
are.
right, Google it.
No, you go.
Google it.
So was it Elvis Aaron?
Elvis Aaron Presley.
Is Elvis even his fucking name? I don't.
Mate, that is awesome.
Well, that's what they told me. I better
Can you sing? Can you sing any of his songs?
Who told you this? Your parents?
Yeah. What's Elvis's middle name?
He hasn't got one.
If they've lied to me.
This is breaking news, everyone. Aaron's just.
Yeah, look, there you go. Thank
I can
Thank
confirm.
Fair enough.
Elvis Aaron Presley.
Uh huh.
Oh, slipping my blue suede shoes.
Maryland.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah. So I'd like to go there. Where else? I'd like to see the Twin Towers remainings.
I was going to say, probably. And
Shut up.
they're not there anymore,
no,
bruv.
I know that. And there's a museum there for that, and that sounds really interesting.
Apparently, it's really emotional.
Yeah. My dad said that. He had to walk out.
They've got something that, yeah. Apparently, they've got a thing there where they've playing the voicemails of people who are in the planes.
In the plane.
And,
it's so sad that.
yeah, apparently it's dreadful. Like, it's awful.
Maybe I don't want to go.
No, I'd love to go there and
It's just an experience, though,
soak
isn't
it up.
it? Yeah, like pay respect.
They built another building, don't they? Then that's called One Trade.
One Trade, yeah.
Oh, okay. What, a tall one? Okay. Oh, because it was they big like waterfalls now.
Yeah.
Speaking of tall buildings, you see Will Smith today?
No.
Fuck me, he's on top of the Burj Khalifa.
Why?
Tallest building in the world, standing on it. You know he just does crazy shit now because he's getting old.
Will Smith?
Yeah, Will Smith's there.
What do you mean, like
He's
not
on, like,
outside it?
He's outside the Burj Khalifa on top of this massive.
He does quite a lot of stuff in Orbit.
Yeah, he did the jump on the Grand Canyon, didn't he?
Yeah.
Out of the helicopter. And now
I
today,
think he's looking for his adrenaline.
he's
He's
trying, yeah.
Have a look. Like this really interests me.
talking to it.
He's the reason I did a skydive.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yes, I see it today. Fuck me, I'm scared of heights. That's fucking scary.
I've been to the I've been to the Burj Khalifa. Just put it into perspective.
Oh, it's a video. I won't watch it.
It's three
I'll watch it
times. It's 3 times as high as the Shard.
That's ridiculous. And he's standing on top of it and then sits on it. That's
Yeah,
fuck
it makes the Shard.
Oh, I
look
have
like
been
a-
up there. Yeah, I've seen it. I've been not on the outside, but I've been up. Yeah. And the lift is so quick. It takes you up so fast. It's pretty cool.
Dubai's quite an impressive place.
Yeah, it's just
A bit pretentious.
very made, isn't it? It's very like fake.
Literally drive out the city and it's like a desert. Like fuck all there.
Have you been out in the desert? Like,
Oh, a
in
little
them
bit.
4x4s?
No,
When they
no,
take
no,
it
no,
out?
no.
On the Dune, whatever it's called. Mate, I shit myself.
Why? They're
It's
ragging
just,
it.
Oh, mate, like, they literally just pull up to the desert, let the tyres down, and then hoss it round. You think you're going to roll? And then I did a bit of sandboarding. That was quite cool.
Nice, fucking hell. Have you seen the picture of like 1991 of Dubai when there's like fucking nothing
Nothing
there,
there.
and now it's fucking massive, crazy.
Some money out there, isn't there? Shake.
I don't know if it's real money though or what. Funny one, isn't it?
What's next?
Well, I put this. I thought maybe, we could have an half sensible discussion here. But I hear things and I see things and I sometimes want to talk about it. I thought, well, why don't I wait for the podcast to talk about it?
Good idea.
You've got a few properties and you're a businessman, Aaron. I wanted to pitch this to you. I was watching a thing on Instagram the other day, and the guy was saying that it's actually stupid. This is a real curveball, but it's actually stupid to own your own home.
What?
So you obviously read it in the notes. Tied up capital only benefits the bank. Like it's a strange one. I was just thinking about moving away and selling up, for example. It's a mad one, isn't it? Like some of these concepts, the way we've been nurtured to fit into the system.
I think things are changing a lot, mate.
Do you think that's true? I feel like everyone strives to get a house and get a mortgage.
So
That's
only
what I'm
because you're
saying.
told.
I think that was an
only-
old-fashioned.
I
Only 'cause
actually
you're
never
told-
used to
only-
want to get one.
Only because you're told that that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but
If you actually think about it, if say you've got X amount of equity to put into a house, like that's for the bank. It's not for
But if you're happy with just living a normal life, you want to be able to like
Yeah, for
decorate
sure.
your house,
Yeah, for sure.
to have your own shit, get an extension.
I just found it an interesting topic of debate because a lot of what we know now is not what we were growing up told. Like school grades, for example. If you're good at school, you get a good mark, and then that makes you have a good job. And it's just not the world we live in anymore.
Fuck
just-
me.
It's not true. It's just not true. The world is ever changing. It's like they actually were talking about saving money as well. There's literally no point having savings in the banks. Does fuck all. It's like literally the bank will spend your money, earn interest on it, and invest it and stuff. What's your pot is sitting in the bank.
Yeah, but you can always draw
accumulating
your
dust.
pot back, can't you? What they do with it, fucking mate, don't
But
waste.
what they're saying is that you should be doing stuff with it as well.
Like what?
invest. and
Yeah,
stuff,
I don't
guess.
know.
You
just-
have invested. You've invested in a fucking family home. Like, for example, that's my opinion on it. Like,
Don't
I've
know what to
never
put-
understood the ethic of someone driving around in a, for example, fucking C63 Merc, wearing a fucking Louis Vuitton top, and then driving home and walking in mum and dad's house and living in a fucking. Do you know what I mean? Like,
There's a lot
I
of
think
people
I'd
out
have. No, mate. Listen, I'm just saying it's my opinion. I'm just saying, like, I'd have rather leave the Merc where it is, leave the top in Louis Vuitton, and save up some money to buy a house. Like, but maybe that's an old-fashioned thing. I don't know, mate. It's each their own. Everyone's entitled to do what they want.
Certainly something with a bit of stability, you having, striving towards having your own house. Like when me and Jess were saving up for ages to get our first house, it took ages. When you finally get there, it does feel like a sense of achievement.
But it's
I get it, I'm
difficult. It's got harder and harder to do now, and I think that's another reason why people steer away from it. You know, and plus it's people that can't afford or haven't got a job or whatever.
Yeah, but in like the 70s, the fucking average house was like $8,000 or something.
That's what I mean.
But people were earning $6,000.
But you have to think, a lot of women weren't even working back then. Like, it was mainly the man that worked.
Yeah, because
Didn't
that
have to have a
changed,
good
didn't it? At a
job.
certain point, like women's rights. And all that, yeah.
Also, the money gap has changed. Both people need to be working now to be able to afford to do anything. Whereas before, one of you could work and
So
work yourself.
expensive.
But we do live in quite an expensive place.
Oh, okay.
Cambridge is
Cambridgeshire.
very, very lumpy, yeah. We go up north, don't we? And I
Oh
always,
my god.
I don't know if you guys do this at home. If you ever travel around the UK, walking down the high street or something, you see an estate agent.
And you have a look in the window.
I always look in the window. I love
I
it.
do that.
Two places I love doing that is in London. I love looking in London for it because you get that like a
Mate, have you seen the price of the houses over there?
like there's flats and stuff that are bananas.
In that right, that what's it called, like high rise or whatever?
Yeah.
I went to the other week. That was
250 City Road. That is.
it was. I think it's £2.5 million for a 3-bedroom apartment.
What area of London is this? Is it a nice area?
The building is called 250 City Road, and it's one of the really
lovely.
high.
It's really nice.
Is it a nice area?
Well, it's.
Because you never know with London. You could turn the
I'm
corner
not.
and then
I'm
there's
not
like
very
tower
good.
blocks.
All I know is because we went out in Soho, and it was 20 minutes in a cab. That's 20 minutes from Soho.
What was the actual flat like? Was it
Lovely.
big?
I mean, the whole place is like you walk in, concierge. The geezer opens the door for you. Lifts are really nice and all that. And yeah, no, it was nice. Nice, all speakers in different rooms and yeah,
Is it big?
Yeah, yeah, it was big. Yeah, it was, but
Balcony? Has it got balconies or something?
no balcony as such. You open the door, but it's like Romeo and Juliet, like that sort of thing. But we was chatting when we was there, and like even I don't know, like my mate was saying, you want to do something. Say you wanted to decorate or something like that. He's got to go down. He's got to get an Uber to the train station or bike or walk or whatever. Then he's got to try and find the nearest like B&Q. Then he's got to get it all. Then he's got to take it back. Then he's got to get it upstairs. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'd each to their own, but I don't know. We take things for granted what we have here. We jump in our car and we got a B&Q, don't we? Put it in the boot. Don't have to carry any shopping.
Everything's a life. Everything is a balance. We've been just looking at new houses, and what you gain in privacy, you lose in accessibility. What you gain in accessibility for him, he's got everything on his doorstep.
Yeah, that is a very good point.
And what you gain there, you lose here. It's mad. Everything's compromised. Everything's a balance. He's got 50 pubs on his doorstep. He's got the world's biggest city on his fingertips.
Mate,
But what you lose with that,
I ordered a Five Guys on Deliveroo.
Yeah.
Mate, I had it in 7 minutes. 7 minutes, mate. Like it was unreal. Ding dong. Fucking geezer stood there with a Five Guys. I thought it was amazing. I stood there like a Cheshire cat.
Really?
I was like, yeah, hot dog.
you got a fucking sweaty kebab around there from Mo's Kebabs.
Yeah, it took an hour and 45 minutes. You know what I mean?
What do you spend a bit of time in London, have you got them all?
A little bit.
City life?
Not living there, no. I'd love to live there. I'd love to live in a big city, like London, New York, something like that. But yeah, little old Cambridge.
It's very intriguing, isn't it?
Yes.
I feel like there's a talent pool there and there's a hive of activity.
So many different types of people, different cultures. So interesting. You never know who you're going to meet.
I would have loved to have started a business there.
What, in London?
Yeah, staffing's right around there, isn't it? You know, like, got a limited pool of available talent, shall we say, in certain industries. Like, well, let's be more specific. Profile, web developers and videographers. We're very lucky to be working with Calum, for example. Around here, there's not many people with your skill set, Calum. But in London, there's a lot of creative talent.
That's where a lot of people go, isn't it? Because the work is you try to get work around here. There's not that much work, really, and stuff like that.
It's a very interesting place.
I do like London. I don't like London when I'm there, but then when I get on the train and I'm halfway home, I think back about it. I think, I do like the vibe. I do. But
do you not like the busyness when you're there? Then I love just walking around London, just take it in. I like the business.
I live in like the most beautiful place. Like I think, like I just love the countryside. Do you know what I mean? And but it's nice to be able to go to the hustle bustle and then walk away from it. You know,
on your own terms.
Yeah. But it is very, I don't know. It's mad. Like, it's mad how you can walk down one street and think, Jesus Christ, like, look at that, you know.
Yeah.
Bentley on the drive, big old cream walls and all that. The next street is literally like a fucking block of flats. There's like and like, this sounds really like an odd thing for me to pick up on, but I noticed this wasn't actually this time in London. It was another time I was driving through London in a cab. And there was these flats, and they've got a biffer bin, you know, the wheelie bins, and it fits into an alcove in the front of the flats, and they've got a door with a fucking plastic pipe that goes down. Yeah. And they throw their bin bags down it, and it all go. And I know it sounds stupid, but it messed with my head. I was thinking, like, I can't believe that. Like, they just open the door and throw our bin bags down a tube. Like, it just seems a bit. I don't know.
Otherwise, I've got to fucking drag it all the way down.
No, obviously, like, I get that. And I'm thinking, like, it's nice of someone to think of them like that. But I just I don't know, mate. I just couldn't get my head around it. You know? It's mad.
Yeah, it
makes sense, but it's still mad.
It's a different world.
I feel like there's two types of people. People that like living in the countryside, look away from everyone. And people that like the busyness and living near people. Like, for me, my parents live in a house where there's fields in front, fields behind. Fuck, I hate it.
Do you?
I just don't like fields. I like there being like walking out the house.
Field?
I like there being just busyness. Like, I live in Surrey right now, and it's too quiet. Like,
I used to
don't
live
like
in
it.
That's about everyone's got different energy. Like, what he's saying is you gather your energy from business, from activity.
You know, there's a saying, isn't there? You don't realise what you've got till it's gone, and I think you don't like it because you've got it. Like, if you was living in London all the time, walked out there, and you've got a house, bang! As soon as you open your door, and you go to sleep at night, and it's bibbing and fucking sirens.
I've got mates that love it though. I've got a lot of mates in London. They love it.
Oh, mate.
And it's like addictive. Like, they've got everything.
There's so much to do. You're never going to run out of things to do. Like, around here, it's not really.
Mate, do you know how many things you can do in a field? Have you not been watching?
I've done a lot of things in a field. Fucking hell.
Tell me about some of the things you've done in the field.
Like motocross and stuff. Like, not weird shit. Well, actually, I'm not getting into this, but yeah, some other weird shit.
You fingered a horse once.
Tried to flip a cow.
Did you? Go cow tipping.
Yeah, tried to jump to the donkey as well.
Did you?
That was in Cambridge as well. We just stumbled across a fucking field with a donkey.
Yeah. Okay. You sure you weren't?
I was drunk.
You weren't. You weren't wet, was you?
I wasn't wet. I've never been wet in my life.
You're not hanging around with Matt then?
Right.
What's next?
Well, I don't want to read it out, to be fair.
Which one?
You need to describe what's going on here.
Which one? Oh, right, yeah. Well, Erica. Yeah, it's a bit odd. I'm trying to think how she came out of it. I'm going to have to read it to kind of remind myself how it came about. Should we phone her?
Yeah. You need to Bluetooth yourself onto the podcaster. So go Bluetooth. You need to Bluetooth it. This is well worth it, by the way. Anyone?
What's it called?
Can you it's called The Road. Can you explain to everyone whilst we're doing this what it says?
Just read it out. You read it out.
I want to know what's going on.
So Erica is Aaron's superstar PA. And it says, Erica wants us. Oh, I've read that wrong.
Disconnect your phone.
Us to write a.
Yeah.
I thought she said she wants to be in one. No. That's why I thought it was. That's why
I need to know what's going on here.
Basically,
I'm disconnected.
Erica.
I thought Erica wants to be in a porno.
Yeah, and she was.
What?
I'm going to let her tell the story.
She wants you to write upon it.
Is it that MDB?
No.
Oh, bloody iPhones can't connect.
Here we go. Would you like to? Yes.
Oh, there we go.
We'll get there, people. We'll get there. There you go. You're in now, yeah?
She's going to...
Ring her then. You need to take the lead on this, Aaron, because I don't want to upset Erica because she's a saint.
So what did she actually say? She wants you to write.
I can't remember. That's why I want to ask her. Because I can't actually remember how she said it. She just brought up something to do with...
There you go.
Porn.
You've got to take the lead on this, bruv.
Hello.
Hello. You all right?
You're right.
You're live on a podcast.
Oh no! You're not doing this to me.
Yes, I've already done it. Now, Erica,
Oh.
we're having a
Hello.
discussion about my notes. And
Oh no! Oh no!
in my notes it says, and Matt's really intrigued in this,
What does it say, Aaron? What does it say?
Erica wants us to write a porno. But Matt thought it said Erica wants to be in one. But anyway, look, on a serious note, though,
What I'm saying
how
is
did
I'll
this
write
come
one
about?
if you star in it.
Right.
Come on, Matt.
You know what? I knew this was going to come up.
Yeah, but I genuinely cannot remember how this came about, so you need to help me out here.
Okay, so ages and ages and ages and ages ago, our colleague Richard mentioned about a podcast that had gone viral a long, long time ago. Back in the day, when I think like podcasts were first taken off, you know, they were sort of just
My
just
dad
getting
wrote a
common.
porno or something, weren't it?
And it was My Dad Wrote a Porno.
Have you heard that?
No.
Oh, mate, it's brilliant. You've got to listen to it. It's so funny.
And so anyway, it came up on, you know, you might want to listen to. I don't know why it came up on that. It came up on that, and so I thought, I'll give it a go. So I listened to it on the way to work the other day, and then I blurted out in the middle of the office, "Oh, I listened to My Dad Wrote a Porno the other day, or earlier on." And yeah, no, it spiraled from there.
So
I think Aaron, I think it was actually you that made the decision to talk about it.
Don't pass the buck.
Erica, so it says in our notes, Erica wants us to write a porno. So I'm in my
I'll tell
head,
you what,
in my
I
head,
challenge
Erica,
you.
I'm thinking to myself, what type of porno, Erica? Like, are we talking like, are we going like full,
How do you write a
Look at that.
porno, though?
oh, scene one,
Scene one.
act two,
She. Da-da-da.
da-da-da-da, and he, and then he,
And then he.
gobble,
Da-da-da-da.
gobble, 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 gobble.
If you want to write a porno, you guys go for it, but I'm not involved. And I certainly don't want to be in
You're
it.
already involved. Erica, she just put you down there, Matt. All right, we can't because you won't star in it, so Matt won't write it. Sorry. It's not
Oh,
happening.
damn. It was so going to happen otherwise, isn't it?
All right, well, I genuinely couldn't remember why it was in my notes, so I appreciate
Yeah,
your help
no-
there,
So
Erica.
what you're saying is we need to check out this.
Yeah, no,
podcast?
definitely. He's actually really funny.
Check out this podcast. It's hilarious. I must admit, I've only listened to the first couple, but it's hilarious. About this guy's dad who wrote a porno called Belinda Blink.
That's it, yeah. Oh.
What? So it's actually real.
And so
It's
she-
actually
I
real
think she-
porno.
It's
She-
actually, and
She was a
apparently-
member of
apparently-
staff or something, weren't she? Weren't she his
Yeah,
secretary
she went
or
for an
something?
interview. You know what? I'm just to give you a heads up. I'm just literally. I've got my 11-year-old boy about to come and sit in my car with me.
Well, let's-
All right.
all right.
Let's replace the word porno with oranges.
All right, done, yeah. So oranges is the word, okay?
Oh, okay.
Orange.
Oranges.
What?
So we've swapped porno for oranges. Come on, Erica. Catch up.
This is not going to work.
It will.
Anyway, so this woman goes for an interview, and literally in the first paragraph, they were getting down and dirty. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
Christ.
he's really funny. I will admit, I was pissing myself when I heard it. It was fucking
Yeah,
funny,
it's
mate.
very funny. I've only listened to the first couple. So yeah, so that's an idea for you. You know,
All right,
If that's
there we
something-
go.
You know, if you lost the content, then yeah, start writing.
Was that the car door that just went there?
That was, yeah. Hello, Luca. Hello. You're live on a podcast.
Can you
Hello?
ask Luca if he's got any oranges?
Wow.
Wow.
How old is he?
No, I'm joking.
Luca, what's your favourite fruit?
You rolled your eyes, but then you played the game. Do you know what I mean? No, we're only playing.
This is going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'd take it low, but I wouldn't take it that low. No, thank you very much, Erica. You've helped us there, and I will speak to you in the morning. Don't be late, all right?
Yes, I totally look forward to listening to the podcast.
See you, Erica.
Bye.
Take care, guys. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.
Ah, bless her. She's good sport.
She's amazing. So
She's
that's
wicked.
good. That's good to know, though. So there's a podcast where
Yeah, mate. Honestly, she's reminding me now, and that is, there's a lot of people that will be listening to this, and they'll be laughing because it is great, mate.
All right, cool.
Well worth a listen to. Yeah.
So you've got on here now. Let's move on to the next one. So you've got program on local hospitals at 9.
Yeah, so there's a programme on tonight about, and I just thought this was really cool. And another thing that I think we should appreciate, living where we live. So there's a TV channel that is doing something about the best surgeons in the world or whatever. And it's Papworth Royal Hospital and Adam Brooks. And I just thought that was really cool. That's right on our doorstep. We're lucky, mate.
It's one of the world's best hospitals, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, go on, elaborate. I don't know. Go on, talk. Anyone listening at home that doesn't know, talk to us.
So, hang on, let me pull it up because my memory's good, but it's not that good. So, at 9 o'clock, 2 world-renowned hospitals in Cambridgeshire are featured in the second series of the BBC 2 programme that follows extraordinary work of surgical teams. So Adam Brooks Hospital and Royal Papworth Hospital, both based in Cambridgeshire, will feature in at 9 o'clock.
Well, the Duke of Edinburgh was there, wasn't he, when he had a few issues when he was with us?
What, when he rolled his motor?
Yeah, he's been in a lot, hasn't he, Papworth?
He has, mate. Yeah, we often see the helicopter flying in with him.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, we did.
Anymore.
We did. Yeah, no, it's not here anymore. The Papworth Hospital is now in Cambridge.
Fucking Adam Brooks is amazing, isn't it? It's fucking massive now. It's like a city.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in that place, mate. And it's you get a letter through the post. Go here, turn left, go to this ward, go there. It's like you need to get there. 40
It's a big hospital,
early.
yeah.
It's massive, mate.
Yeah,
Have you not been then?
I've been a couple of times, but not spent any sort of great length of time there.
It's an amazing place, mate. It's an amazing place. And the same as that, we were talking about history and stuff. You know, you walk down the corridor and see the history of as it's evolved as a hospital and the old, you know, tools and stuff they used to use. I call them tools. I don't know what you'd call them.
Instruments.
That's it. Like, you think, fucking hell.
Well, same. This is a local podcast, and there must be a lot of people locally, have been touched by that place.
Oh, 100%.
Good and bad, obviously, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I think a lot of people have a respect for the good work that goes on there.
Yeah, no, definitely. 100%. I think, yeah.
I kind of played that down a little bit. The reason I did some cladding there for a summer job.
Did you?
Yeah, on the roof.
Mate, there's a lot of hidden little, twists with you.
I did. It was for Cambridgeshire Cladding Company. Worked for them for a full summer. We had to get a little lift up to the roof, and we cladded an external building on the roof.
Really?
Yeah, I always see it when I was there. We actually just a metal frame, just a
whereabouts? On what part of the hospital?
Can't remember.
No.
How high? How many stories?
Oh, it was high AF.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah, and we had our own lift to get up there. So it's like an external rickety one that used to wouldn't go unless you
fuck off.
one person at a time.
Oh, mate.
Poo would be coming out of my ass. Fuck that.
Oh, it was fruity, mate. Yeah.
Can't do it. Fight.
Isn't that normally what comes out your ass?
Not when you go up a fucking lift though.
No, it's. I remember there being quite a good classic mat. I remember there being a good food court with quite elaborate options.
Mm-hmm.
Burger King.
Depends how long you're there for. Burger King gets a bit boring after a while.
Is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
Nothing that great in there.
Hinchinbrook Hospital used to have a wicked canteen. People from school used to go there because I get some really cheap, great cooked meals.
Mm.
Anyway, fortunately for me, I'm not spending a lot of time in hospital. Hopefully,
Touch wood, mate.
Touch wood. Yeah, that's what amen to that.
Amen.
Yeah, I suppose you got a new appreciation. You get an appreciation for what they do.
Definitely.
You're going to start on Aaron's rants now, aren't you?
Well, yeah, so
Just word it carefully. Because...
you talk about him. Come on, they're your rants.
No, mate, you wrote them.
Aaron, food on the bone.
Yeah, why did you write that?
You wrote that, didn't you?
You two.
Mate, look.
Are terrible.
I thought you were talking about food on the bone. Didn't like food on the
We
bone?
need to fix this.
I feel like you
Look,
need a moderator here to sort your notes out.
Who wrote that?
I wrote it, but I think you
Well, why did you
must have
write
said something about it.
I think in one of the podcasts I said I don't eat food off of a bone.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
And
there we
then
go
you've
then.
obviously gone off and
Can
written...
you talk to me about that?
But why do you want me to talk about that? What is it you want to know?
Because food on the bone is lovely.
No, it's fucking...
I'm with Aaron. Unless it's like Nando's
on,
or like chicken
go on.
wing. Fuck the bone.
Look,
Jesus
I understand what people are going to give it the old big clever one and go, well, whether it's on a bone or not, it came off the bone.
Yeah.
I just don't like eating...
No, go on,
I just don't like... I
You're
just
very,
didn't
being
make-
very defensive. Let's just talk about it.
I'm not defensive at all, mate.
What is it? What is it about it that you find it fiddly or a bit disgusting?
No, I literally like... you know, if someone scrapes... Some people don't like it if someone scrapes their fork on a plate and it goes through them like that. That's how I'm like. If I picked a bit of bone up and tried to eat chicken off of it, it'd be like... It's
Even
the
like
same
Nando's?
feeling as like going in my mum's garden and picking the shovel up that my dad picks dog shit up with and then eating off of it. Like, I just would... It makes me feel sick, and it's
Does
the
it?
same with a bone. That's how I feel. I find it dirty. I just don't like it. I don't know. Just a phobia.
can
I've
see-
always had that phobia. Always, all my life. I literally, if my mum puts
Even
some
like steaks.
like a chop down, put pork chop down with some fucking broccoli and whatever, I just look at it. I cannot eat it.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
I think it's that weird. I'm weirder. I can eat the bone if it's fucking Nando's, or like chicken wing, but anything else.
Eat the bone.
Eat off the bone.
Oh, right, okay.
To be fair, bone marrow is quite nice. But yeah, if it's like say like a roast chicken, I wouldn't eat the fucking leg or anything. I wouldn't go near it.
Like, we went to a pub a little while back, and you learn something new every day. And this is really dim of me, right? But it said on the menu, half chicken. Now that means you're going to get bone. You're not just going to get a couple of slices of chicken. And they're fucking, I don't know, 18 quid or whatever it was for this roast. I didn't touch it. I literally didn't touch it. I just fucking moved it away. And I think I ordered something else because I saw people like scraping the skin out off, and then they're scraping the chicken off the butt and all that, and then they're putting it in a pile and eating it and dipping it in gravy. And I can't get my head over it. I just can't.
What
do it.
if the chef had done that and served you it off the bone?
I'd have been able to eat it. That's what I'm saying. I know it's weird. You know what I mean? It's just yeah. it's
Hey, everyone's got their things.
yeah. Yeah. Same as, but then
So it's the fact you can't do it yourself makes you feel sick.
yeah, and I must admit, like I can eat.
So it's not a taste thing or
No, mate, no. It's just my head just takes over. It's like, I'm not looking at the meat.
Where
I'm
does that
looking
come from, by the way? Did you have a manky bone when you were a kid or something?
at-
And
No,
like,
no.
did it freak you out?
No.
Because I've had that a couple of times. You've had it broke like a chicken wing, for example. And
Put you off or whatever. Yeah.
No, and the bone's been broken. So like it's a bit mingy and that, but I'll deal with it.
Mm.
I don't know if that's something had happened.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, but yeah, like I say, it's just weird, strange. But then the missus, she loves fish, but she'll always say to the waiter or whatever, do you de-shell the? I'm not a big food person. You can tell by the way I'm talking, but is it when she has
Seafood.
What would you de-shell? I can't remember.
Like lobster and
Yeah, and
prawns and shrimps.
shrimp, all that sort of stuff. Like if they come and they're not de-shelled, she can't eat them. She's a little bit the same when it comes to stuff like that. She doesn't like doing it. Which I
that
kind
is,
of,
that is a little bit messy as well. Like
yeah, no,
a
I
lot
get.
of people ask that because it gets messy and a bit. You have to get a bit hands on.
Mm. Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know, mate. It just makes me feel really sick. Really sick. Yeah, that's about it. When it comes to eating food off a bone.
So you're the same, Calum. You actually prefer.
But then I can eat a Nando's off the bone. I get a whole chicken, just fucking. Eat
But then we can go real weird. Like I don't like I don't like tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
People do. That's a lot. That happens a lot.
Like I don't like fish, but I love a fish finger sandwich.
Is that actually fish though?
Mate, there's the question, isn't it? Burdens,
Can't
Matthews, or
beat a
whatever.
fish finger sandwich.
Oh, mate, honestly, bit of ketchup in it.
Oh, it's like the ultimate. Can I ask how you two cook your fish fingers?
In the grill.
Yeah. How do you do
I
it?
don't. I pan fry them.
You fancy, don't you?
It's amazing.
I've got to have a fish finger sandwich soon. Now we're talking about it.
Loads of big soft bread, lot of butter,
What sauce?
ketchup,
Brown sauce for me.
brown sauce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fish
sauce.
fingers.
Now and
Yeah.
again.
I'm not a big ketchup fan.
You
It's
know,
just like chips.
You
like brown sauce though. You'd have that on most things. I'll have ketchup on a roast dinner.
Oh no!
A little
Come on,
bit
bruv.
for the Yorkshire
Come
puddings.
on, bruv. Oh, come on, fucking
Honestly, can't be Yorkshire pudding.
No.
Oh, it's lovely, mate.
Mayo
In
or brown
fact,
sauce.
tonight when I get home, I've got.
Stop. Can we just gravy?
I don't like gravy.
Yeah, no, I'll have gravy as well.
Oh, as well.
Don't like gravy.
All I'm saying is, imagine it: roast dinner served, gravy is all over it, yeah, and then I'll have some mint sauce here,
Oh.
and then a little bit of ketchup the other side of the plate. And all I'm saying, all I do is just dip my Yorkshire pudding in a bit of ketchup.
Incredible.
Lovely.
Do you don't have any gravy?
I don't like roasts.
Don't roast.
Fuck, this is a story. So on Sunday, my girlfriend really wanted a roast dinner, and she was fucking crying about it.
Well,
Right.
literally.
Actual
right.
cry.
Like,
Tears.
Honestly, like a little kid.
Or just moaning.
And we're at her sister's house.
Amy.
Yep, tell her. Yeah, and then brother-in-law Googled that Robin Hood did a roast because everyone else like stopped serving after like fucking 1 o'clock or something. So we had to go Robin Hood, and she got a roast, and it was fucking shit. I didn't get a roast.
Mate,
I
there's
got a
nothing
fucking burger.
worse than looking forward to something that's shit.
Like they'd microwaved everything. I tell you, I tried to roast these. Fuck me, I like roast potatoes, and they were fucking awful.
Right, okay.
Sorry, Robin Hood, but yeah,
Can
they were
we,
fucking shit.
can we
So
have
the
a-
Robin Hood
Can I have a score, please?
Go on.
If I was my burger was good, so I'd say a 7 for the
What
burger,
was
but for the
what was
roast for me because I tried it was fucking 1.
Oh,
It was horrible.
Straight up savagery there from Calum.
Even the Yorkshires were shit. How'd you fuck Yorkshire?
you should have gone to Toby Carvery, mate.
Where the fuck? I was in
It's
Cambridge.
nearest one's Bedford, I think.
Yeah, fuck that. Bedford.
Do you know what? They do an all right, I say all right loosely, Hertford Marina.
Right, okay.
So one of those places where you can go up as much as you want, a little bit like a Toby Carvery.
Yeah.
Choose your meat and go up.
Where is that, sorry?
Hertford Marina,
Hartford Marina.
in between Huntingdon, Hertford,
Yeah.
and St Ives.
Okay.
Good little ball pit for the kids to play in as well. But I'm going to come out and say it. Roast dinner for me is my favourite
Yeah.
meal. Can't get close. Can't touch it.
Yeah.
It's
This isn't fair now, because now I want a fish finger sandwich and a roast.
I'm quite protective over my roast. Like, I love them. Like, the amount of effort, it's one of those things. It's one of these stupid things. The amount of effort that goes into cooking it is so labour intensive.
Mm.
Just for that little 10-minute or 20-minute food, but it doesn't make a lot of sense until you eat it. Then it all makes sense.
I just don't think there's that much flavour in a roast. Obviously,
You're having the wrong roast, bruv.
Yeah, to be fair, Matt's right. If you have a nice
I've had a good
roast-
roast actually at the Alex
What?
in Cambridge.
How can you say there's no flavour? You know,
It's just a bit
lamb.
boring. I don't
No,
have lamb.
it's not boring.
I'd have chicken.
To me, it's the most unboring food because
Especially not with a bit of ketchup in it.
mayonnaise.
you've got all your roast veggies, your either mash or roast potatoes, some wicked meats, gravy, some complimentary sauces, depending on what you're eating. Pigs in blankets. You've got
God, you need to.
Is it
this
Yorkshire's?
so unfair, man.
Yorkshire
The
puddings.
amount of people that are going to listen to this and go home and cook a fucking roast. We need to tell people to listen to this on a Sunday.
And you've got your cauliflower cheese, bread,
All right, if it's got cauliflower cheese, and stuff,
bread
it's all right.
sauce. I don't
I've
know.
had some shit roast then. Fucking hell.
What are the green round things you have at Christmas?
Brussels sprouts. Up the Brussels
Sometimes
sprouts.
people put them in with them.
Not for me, but I
No,
love them.
some people do, don't they?
I like them.
Yeah, with bacon lardons, fry them up, get them in the bacon juices. Apparently that's quite nice. There's such a strong flavour in it, a Brussels sprout.
What about bubble and squeak? Like
Yeah, I like all
Christmas
that stuff.
flavour,
I like
isn't
that.
it?
Yeah, I
Mm.
love
What would you have? Like, what's your go-to? Like chicken,
Meat.
beef, or a bit of both, maybe?
Oh, yeah, this is a great discussion.
We always talk about food,
He's in his element.
No.
but to be fair, it is it's just
Everyone loves food, don't
coincidence,
they?
isn't it? Really, that you're the food review
No,
guy.
but everyone eats, don't they?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's
We all eat.
quite an important subject.
Probably my favourite is if it's cooked right, you can't beat beef. If it's cooked right, like a rib of beef, it's sensational. It's expensive, so you can't do that all the time. Chicken, lamb, going off pork a lot. Pork's not really there for me right now. Lamb, chicken, ideally a bit of both. And I love, even with beef, this is my little curveball.
Mm.
Even with beef, I have mint sauce.
Yeah, mint sauce is lovely.
Mint sauce for me gives me that little bit of acidity.
Mm.
You know, you should
It's
go
got to be a
horseradish.
nice. Well, no. Do you know what I was just about to say? That horseradish is the one. It's nice, but even with horseradish, it's got to be the right horseradish.
I don't like horseradish.
You don't like horseradish at all.
No, it's too strong for me. It's too punchy. Like I like the acidity you get from a mint sauce, and it just cuts through the flavours and works great with the gravy.
See, I'm the other way. I love horseradish, but Hate mint sauce.
The big indicator for me is the Yorkshires.
How do
If
you
I
like
ever come
the
round, don't
Yorkshire?
be giving me that Aunt Bessie shit.
Homemade.
Bruv, don't be giving me the frozen ones. Come on.
Man knows.
I feel like you're getting a bit emotional about it.
Yorkshire's are so... Well, you got to just get the oil hot in the thing and just pour your back mix in and shut the door and don't look for 10 minutes and get them out fucking...
I feel like I've really offended you deep down because I don't like roasts.
Nah, mate,
Really
everyone's got their own little things, haven't they?
I love Christmas dinner though. I feel like it's a
I
different.
know, mate. I've got one of my mates doesn't like cheese. Still talk to him.
So I don't get that.
when I have to.
Can I say something? Don't eat cheese or nothing. Loves pizza.
What?
Straight up.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't really want to go into this. How can you not like cheese?
There's so much variety as well. So good.
To be fair, I've got people in my family that don't like cheese.
Now, all right, now we're talking about sort of like food journeys a little bit. I'm at the stage now where if a cheese doesn't like give me ulcers in my mouth, that's how strong it is. I don't want it.
Really? Nah, see, I'm not.
Jess likes the plastic, mild.
Yeah, no, same.
Cheese that does nothing. Now listen.
Oh nah, come on! At a barbecue, you slap that bit of fucking plastic on it.
Oh no, hang on.
finish it
Stop.
off a bit,
Do that's American cheese. On a burger, can't beat it.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's the only cheese for a burger. I'm talking like if you're having cheese.
It's the way that he just went, slap that cheese.
Hey, you get the burger out. No, that's the
I
only.
felt like we were writing a porno
I
then.
want to just clap. Yeah, like that. You like that burger? So that's the only cheese for a burger. Just don't muddy the water.
So what plastic cheese you on about?
No, I'm talking about her taste, and like a lot of people, so they want to say they're having cheese, like like a cheddar. If you go mild or what the fuck are you doing? You got to go the most mature, extra mature. Burn your face off with ulcers.
Nah, fuck that.
pH level. It's the
It's
best.
like that fucking blue cheese.
Oh, I'm not a massive fan of the blue cheese.
I remember I had like a bigger sort of beard, if you like, and I remember I tried it once and it got in my beard. It smelt for fucking days. I could still smell it. It made me feel sick. It didn't matter how much I shampooed my moustache. I could still smell this
What did
cheese
you have
on
it
it.
with? Because you have the right things.
It was just on a 4-cheese pizza or something that I had in Santorini one time, and it had all these like blue bits in the pizza. It fucking stunk. It was disgusting.
The more it stinks, for me, the better.
Fuck that. It smells like a cheesy old willy.
Wow.
How do you know?
I don't. I can just get it. I sit next to you once a week for a podcast.
I smell nice today, by the way.
You do. I said that. What was it? What have you got on?
Dior or something like that.
Mate, can I just say, I've got a cologne, and this mate, I didn't even know they'd made. So my missus bought me this aftershave a little while back for my birthday.
There's levels to cologne, isn't there?
Mate, you spray one spray. I'm 2 washes in the washing machine. It's still there. Like, it is unbelievable.
What is it?
Louis Vuitton.
Is it?
Ombre Nomad, it's called. It's unreal, mate. Like, it's ridiculous stuff, like, but it is like next level, mate. I didn't even know you made stuff like this.
Creed is a bit like that. I've never had the balls to buy it. Obviously, because how expensive it is, but that's the same, and it's very, very strong.
Yeah, I do like a nice aftershave. I used to wear a lot of dupe when I was younger. My nana always used to buy me a bottle of dupe.
Up the dupe.
Up the dupe.
I think, it's all right. It's a bit... Probably drenched myself in a bit too much of it when I was younger and put myself off. But,
yeah, you progressed. So last Christmas, I got a little bottle from Penthalagon, wherever it is. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Bit funky.
Do you know what I think we should do on our last podcast before Christmas?
Go on.
We should buy each other a present.
Yeah.
We have to wear Christmas jumpers as well.
And we have to open them together on the podcast. Get a reaction. Because I know what I'm getting you.
What?
I can't tell you.
Fish.
No? I know exactly what I'm getting.
All right. So,
You've got to wear Christmas jumpers as well. That's the rule.
just for the record, I quite like you being on the podcast, Calum. I think you'd be good for the... Just get another mic.
You keep saying this.
That's nice to have an extra person. It's good for conversation.
Yeah, that's what it gets for.
Yeah, but it's also good to have someone to do the research and,
Yeah.
I see where you're going with this.
He's brilliant at it.
Yeah, no, you are good.
He's been a bit quiet today, actually.
Me? Quiet. To be fair, I knew you were going to drag me on. When there
You've
was no
not
guest.
moaned once on this podcast, though. Actually, yeah, you have about the Robin Hood.
Yeah, there we go. I moaned. Yeah, I knew you were going to drag me on. I actually had a thought of what
We
could talk
didn't
about.
drag you on, actually. You came in and begged to come and sit here with us.
Definitely didn't. This happened to me last time on the other podcast.
He was so good, though.
You are good.
I just turn up and have to be on.
Calum's like part of the family now at Food Review Club. He's done a few reviews with me now. He's part of people now writing in, hello, Matt, Jess and Calum.
I like that.
Yeah, that does
I
feel
like that.
good.
I like seeing stuff like that.
I don't get as much abuse.
like
now.
Do you know what? I did laugh the other day when you put that video up of you and that fucking umbrella.
Bruv, can I just give some context to that?
Oh, fuck's sake.
It was windy. Listen, you're an experienced man around town, right? You understand. It's windy. Take a bit of precaution when you're doing the umbrella. Yeah?
Yeah, just maybe dip it down a bit.
Hey,
Yeah.
dip it down.
Yeah.
Dip it down.
Your fucking
Slowly.
face, though. You
Mate,
weren't happy, were you?
He was
see what
fuming.
I see what he fucking did. Right, you're gonna pull it.
for
You're gonna pull it
fuck's
up. Just, you know where he's clinking in, yeah?
Yeah.
He's just gone out straight to the end.
Bop.
I'm just too strong.
Straight for it. I just sit outside for fuck's sake.
I'm not an umbrella man, all right? You made me run all the way to the fucking car and back again, and then you're moaning at me under
I
pressure.
suppose the way you got to look at it, Calum, right?
It was funny though.
You know
It
when
did
it's
break the ice,
windy,
didn't it?
you know when it's windy and you open your car door, you just hold on to the fucking door
He
handle
knows.
that
He
little bit
knows.
harder because the wind's going to take the door. So you got to do the same
I was
thing.
under pressure. He was already moaning at me before I got
Hey,
there.
right.
diamonds are made under pressure.
Well, I fucked up.
Mate, it's an umbrella. Fucking
It was funny,
Tell
though.
the miserable bastard
Did you
to
see his
shut
face?
up.
Fucking
Oh, he
hell,
weren't
Calum,
happy.
for
I saw
fuck's
that.
sake.
I
Yeah,
did see
that was
that. But
No, but they actually, it pissed me off because we went to this Black Country Museum for this fish and chips and I had to walk 5 miles to get back to the car park so we wouldn't let us film.
what?
Just pissed. I was just, you were pissed off. Started raining.
Who wouldn't let you film?
They wouldn't.
What, the chip shop?
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
it's
It's in the middle of the museum, basically. You had to walk
In
like
the
2
museum.
miles to fucking get to the chip shop.
I had £20 to get in. Then I had to get the fish and chips. Then I had to walk back by myself.
Why would they not let you record?
Oh, because they're Muppets. Like, just...
So by the time he brought the chips out,
Yeah, it
they were
was cold. It was
Well, and then you went
started to-
outside, and then Calum fucked
started
the
to rain.
umbrella
I
up.
was like getting it feet, and then our boys, he poleaxed it. He totally poleaxed. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
You've
I
got
do.
to
I
have a bit of
completely
nous.
get
You've
it.
got to have a bit of nous. Like, just push it up a little bit. Just get to the clicky part.
Yeah.
I was
Hold on tight.
rushing.
Hold on tight. Just click it in. I saw his hand go. He pushed his hand, went straight to the fucking
I nearly
top.
blew away, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Nearly lost him.
That made me laugh because I suppose it's because I'm mates with you, so I know your facial expressions. And then like,
He was not. He was not.
I even messaged you, didn't I, with like loads of crying faces. Like I had
Did
to
you?
react. Yeah, because I just see
That's
Matt
miserable.
was
cunt.
he just went just what the fuck. I was like,
No, but it broke the ice nice, actually, mate.
can you do me a favour? I've asked you, like I know this might be a mission, but can you just drop this clip in this video, like the clip of where
Yeah,
you
I'll do it, yeah.
absolutely rim the fucking.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Calum.
I do stupid stuff like that a lot.
No, mate, it's character. It's character, and I
It's
think
just clumsy.
it
What was the
obviously
other thing
worked,
you did?
mate.
Don't know. It's quite a few
Something
things.
else, something else. Anyway, it'll come to me.
Have we got anything left on the list?
Yeah, we have, mate.
Did you want to talk about Cambridge United?
Well-
or do you want to wait until they come on another time?
We can talk about it. Let's finish off your rants and we'll talk about it.
Oh, what
There's
else have
more
I got
rants.
on there? All right.
So you've got this
About
is
the
Aaron's
cyclists.
rants here. Fucking cunting bikes.
I didn't-
ride single
I
file.
didn't write this. You did.
I did not. And then it says fly tipping. I'm assuming that the fucking cunting cyclists aren't fly tipping as well.
No, look. Right. Firstly, I do own a little bit of lycra. I do own
fucking
quite
one
a
of
lot.
them. Fucking hell.
No. Listen, I admit, I have got the shit and I've got the nice bike and all that for fitness.
Have you?
Yeah.
What, like, hang on. Have you got like the speed helmet and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know what I mean? Like the absolute velodrome.
Clip-on
And the
shoes.
clip-on shoes, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Do you actually go out?
I never thought I'd have this fucking conversation. And I admit it, I hold my fucking hands up. But do you know what? I'm different. Right? Because, you know those fucking things, right? On the side of a road. And I think they call it a fucking path.
Yeah.
With a picture of a bike on it,
Yeah.
which means it's a fucking cycle path.
Yeah.
I use it. That's my difference. I use a cycle path. These other cunts All right? You know, you've got the path and you've got the curb and then you've got the fucking little white lines in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Well, they're on the fucking white lines. They ride in the middle of the road or they ride beside each other. That pisses me
They're
off.
legally allowed?
I couldn't give a fuck, mate, whether they're legally allowed.
It fucking pisses me off.
It fucking annoys me.
It's quite.
And it's rude. Like, they turn around while they're having their little gay discussion on a Sunday, right? And they fucking turn around. They can see you're behind them, but they will not move over. And then when you fucking overtake them and you nearly clip them, they start waving their fucking hands at you. What's wrong with them? They go out on a Sunday for
He
an
said
argument.
sorry, sent flowers, visited the grave.
Anyway, so that's that. Right?
This is offending a lot of people.
Oh, mate,
Yeah.
it is what it is, mate. Fucking honestly, get over it. Just turn the comments off on this or whatever. And then, what was the other thing?
Let's stay on it for a second. I think a lot of people get frustrated with cyclists.
Mate, like I've admitted, I've got the bike, I've got the Lycra, I look like a wanker just like them, but I don't ride in the
Do
middle
you
of the road.
go out with your mates, though?
I do, yeah. I've got a couple of mates that go out, yeah, but we ride behind each other or in front of each other. And
I bet you do.
yeah, nothing wrong with that.
No, I'd like to get into cycling, but I think my bike would break at the moment. I can't imagine. I can't imagine you.
You just did that to
What?
yourself. What
What?
are you on about?
Oh, the wheels would come off like Fred Flintstone or something like. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Absolutely,
dear.
I'd absolutely end up in a ditch or something like go over the handlebars. So you have the full Lycra.
No, it's just a pair of fucking tight shorts and a little top with a little pocket on the back for my bottle of water.
And a helmet. And clip-on
And a
shoes.
speed helmet and clip-on shoes.
clip-on
I'd like you to
shoes.
do a
Yeah,
podcast in your gear if you can one day.
What?
Yeah.
What colour is said? Black.
No, he's got
Okay.
the full team Sky Cycling.
Black colours.
White, black. Yeah, no, black, I think, and I might have a bit of white. I don't know.
Okay.
Keeping it simple.
To be fair, I do agree. Especially driving around Cambridge. Fuck me.
I nearly came a cropper once, overtaking cyclists. Now, unlike slow-moving cyclists, there's a difference in there. To the slow ones and the fast ones that do what you do, and they go in a big bunch. But they're actually moving at 20, 30, 40 miles an hour, probably. I don't know what the fucking numbers are. I went to overtake one once, and when you think you've got space, but because they're actually going quite fast, you've got to...
Yeah.
I got myself in a right pickle.
I think just use the cycle path or just ride single file. Come on, like, if my mate, if I was driving behind
It's
you
a
now,
single file thing, isn't it?
if I was
really?
driving behind you now, right, I wouldn't just drive beside you with my window open talking to you.
It's not even that.
One, because there's cars coming the other way, and two, because like you're not meant to do that. Like,
Just be single file.
just don't be a dick.
I get it when you're on like a country road, but move over when cars come. You can hear the fucking cars.
This does start
Yeah.
a bit of a rather because you see these rants, right, and people go, "I pay no road tax," and then like someone else chirps up and they go, "I pay half, and I pay what is it? What do you call it? Council. I pay council tax on my house. What's that got to do with the? I don't know. Like, it just makes you laugh. Look, I'm not bothered about that. Everyone's into what they're into. I just think be courteous and ride single file. If you want to talk, stop at the pub and talk.
Yeah. If you got any objections to this, by the way,
Oh yeah, all right.
please get in the comments and let us know.
You love this, don't you? You love like a little stir, like.
No, I just want to. Just be nice to let someone with the opposing opinion have a voice, Aaron.
You are one of them, though, Aaron. So
I'm not one of them.
you got the Lycra
And the clip-on shoes
and and the bike.
the speed helmet.
Listen, there is nothing better feeling than clicking my little phone in its little thing, right, and seeing if I can beat how far and time that I've been cycling, how many miles I can do on it.
What's the most miles you've done?
Oh, nothing, not a lot compared to what some people do. Not a lot
Go
at
on.
all. I don't know, 50,
50.
40. I can't remember.
That's loads.
I try and build it up. That's what I did. It was a lot to do with fitness and stuff when I come out of hospital. Do you know what I mean? Trying to give myself.
You still do it now?
I haven't been out on my bike for a long time.
Probably
Yeah,
why
okay.
you hate them so much. You know what I mean?
No, it's because they ride next to each other. It's not like, yeah, I appreciate the bike. I'll have a look at the bike. Oh, it's nice bike. But I just don't like it when they ride side by side. Moving on,
Fly tipping. Go.
mate. This is something I struggle with it, mate. Like,
It's a big problem, isn't it?
who thinks I'm gonna fill my car up, my fucking van up, or whatever, and thinks, oh, I'm gonna stop here? Some other cunt. It's like, like, I can't even get my head around it. Like, when they're doing it and putting it on the floor like a fucking sofa or their fucking car seat for their kid that they don't need no more or whatever, What are they thinking when they're putting it on that fucking floor? What is even going through their mind? What's going through the geezer's mind when he's riding side by side with a bike? And what's going through the... Come on, Matt, get involved with this. Like, am I wrong or am I right?
Totally right. No, I watched a program on it. A big problem is the people doing it, when they take asbestos and they can't dispose. They can't dispose of it or they have to pay mega money. So say someone's clearing a roof, they come up with, they encounter asbestos, they just take it away because they know they've got a problem. They'll probably charge the customer a load of money, and they cannot fucking dispose of it without paying a load of money themselves. So an easy option is to go to a farmer's field, dump it on his thing, and he has to fucking deal with it.
Yeah, have you seen these where the farmers deliver it back to their house?
Yeah, they're fine things, yeah.
But no, seriously though, it's sad, isn't it? Because like they do it in, well, you shouldn't fly to at all, but they do it in destinations sometimes where, it's just like countryside and all that sort of stuff, and I don't know, mate. I just think it's a cocky thing to thing to do.
You would have hated where we went the other day, fucking hell, in Birmingham. Jesus Christ!
What?
There's a mountain of fucking rubbish. You remember that, Matt? By that sign.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it was horrible.
I don't know. I just think I just think it's so disrespectful, like, and just to expect someone to come along behind you and just clear your shit up for you. Like, I don't know. It just bothers me. Who are you ringing?
No, I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna try and find it. What you talking? Whenever anyone says fly tipping to me, have you ever seen the video where very similar to that guy? The guy's crashed in the ditch, and he goes, "You can't park there, mate."
Yeah.
He's like, "Where are we?" And he's like, "In a ditch lane." What road is it? A concrete road, mate. Just being an arsehole, basically. But it's very funny.
Have you seen the video where the guy does something similar, and there's a fridge in the middle of this field?
Right.
Have you seen it?
No.
And this bloke accuses this old man of dumping the fridge, but the geezer's driving a 2-seater Audi TT and he can't fit a fridge in it. But the bloke's completely, oh, mate, honestly, it's so funny.
Right.
You found it.
Hopefully, everyone, this is going to play. I'll give you a bit of a narrative. This is fucking brilliant. And I know anyone's seen it. It cracks me up. So, there's a video of someone pranking council workers. And these fellas are obviously...
I have seen this.
They've been sent in to pick up the fly tipping, and he accuses them of being the fly tippers. Let's play it.
Rubbish. Someone's dumped it.
Hopefully you can hear this. We can play this on the...
Hi, mate. Listen, I'm reporting you to the council for fly tipping.
Eh?
I'm reporting you to the council for fly tipping. You're being videoed. I'm reporting you. All right? Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Pick it up.
Fucking gypsies. You. Dude, I'm sick of it. It's France area all the time. Pikeys like you come in doing it.
What does that say
I
on
don't
there?
believe you. Where's ID? Photo ID.
Wait there.
That's not real.
Do you not think it is?
He was like, wait there.
It's real.
It's happening all the time round here. Sick of it. Worse, have a look. What's your name?
Your name's not on it. It's a CRM.
Ain't no one get anything like that printed. Sorry, you're on video anyways, it doesn't matter. Alright?
Can you reverse back there and see what's on the side of my vehicle?
Who can I get sign writing done?
Where's that accent from?
West Country.
Choke, I'm sick of it. It's in the area all
I love
the time.
that,
Mate, that's fucking funny.
It goes on for ages.
I do, I'm sick of it.
I've got to pick it up.
Oh,
Fucking hell. Yeah,
Fly
no,
tipping.
it is shit though, and it's like, I don't know. That's the sort of thing I can't stand the mentality of, mate. I just think it's just sad, isn't it?
Yep.
excuse me. That's funny, though. It's gross, isn't it? Dumping it down lanes and stuff.
It's just not on, is it?
I think our recycling's pretty good in it around here. Like, you don't even need to...
Yeah.
I think it's the commercial stuff in it when people take...
I think it's just stupid people. Stupid people do stupid things.
Give you that, mate.
And it's always a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking big old
Lazy.
sofa and that.
Lazy people trying to...
Can't be asked to wait for the tip.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Can't be asked to get a skip. I'll just dump it in the field.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't even open my window and throw a bit of rubbish out of it. Like,
No.
I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not built like that.
I'm exactly the same. When we were at school, there was a big push on littering.
Yeah.
Everyone used to just, occasionally, it became this thing like, no, what you do is disgusting. It's like, I think the nation's slowly turning. I was in a Essex car park the other day. This bloke was quite large in stature, shall we say. Drank a can of drink and just threw it out his window.
What a twat.
No, he's in the car park. Just sat in his car and just went out. Literally, I was like, mate, you going to pick it up or what? And he was supposed to do. I was like, mate, pick up your rubbish, bud. And he mumbled and picked it up. Literally threw it out his car window like.
Yeah, mate, I'd see. And, you see him do that, like at McDonald's or something. You see the poor little lad or girl with the little fucking litter stick. And that's so disrespectful, isn't it? Like,
it's disgusting.
I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. I literally struggle with even explaining it. Like, I don't understand what's going through someone's mind when they literally just throw it on the floor like that. Like,
no respect, no sense of responsibility. And just imagine what their house is like if they can do that.
You've got to admit, and I'm going to sound like a right old fight. It's like going back to what you just said about school and, them driving us with litter picking and stuff. Like, if they weren't to have drummed that into us, like, you think about what our kids would live in. Like, the world would just be, I don't know, I sound like a right old whittler, don't I? But you know what I mean, though?
No, yeah, you can't have litter everywhere.
Nah.
It just fucks everything up. Kills animals.
Exactly.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's just
goes. That's the clip, by the way. Maybe we can finish on that later. I don't know anything about that.
Is that recent? Is it from the COP26 or whatever that's going on?
That was about the Australian news broadcaster makes mincemeat out of brat and basically the younger generation, and it is powerful stuff. And it does arc back to.
So, do you not agree with Greta, or do you agree with her slightly, or
listen. Why don't you listen to this? You want to listen to it?
Go on, then. Stick it on.
No.
I shouldn't be up here.
I'll listen to the first bit
I should
of her,
be back
right?
in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope.
Wait.
How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth. How dare you?
We'll watch him now.
To all the school kids going on strike for climate change,
this is brilliant.
You're the first generation who've required air conditioning in every classroom. You want TV in every room, and your classes are all computerised. You spend all day and night on electronic devices. More than ever, you don't walk or ride bikes to school, but you arrive in caravans of private cars that choke suburban roads and worsen rush hour traffic. You're the biggest consumers of manufactured goods ever. Your entertainment comes from electric devices. Furthermore, the people driving your protests are the same people who insist on artificially inflating the population growth through immigration, which increases the need for energy, manufacturing and transport. The more people we have, the more forest and bushland we clear. The more of the environment that's destroyed. How about this? Tell your teachers to switch off the aircon. Walk or ride to school. Switch off your devices and read a book. Make a sandwich instead of buying manufactured fast food. No, none of this will happen because, the piece says, you're selfish, badly educated, virtue-signalling little turds inspired by the adults around you who crave a feeling of having a noble cause while they indulge themselves in Western luxury and unprecedented quality of life. Wake up, grow up and shut up.
Damn, son.
And that is what I was talking about at the beginning.
That girl at the beginning, obviously I've seen little
Greta
clips on this
Thunberg.
before. So she was moaning that our older generation...
Us, I think.
And fucked the world up, basically.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
But then she's taken fucking planes to every other country.
Yes, well, it's like...
Who is she? Just a nobody?
I don't actually know.
Nah, she's like a I don't know, like a young activist. It's like got this big voice, and comes from like multi-millionaire parents that she lives on a yacht or something or a boat, and she goes around the world educating people. And I think she's a little bit, don't quote me on this if I'm wrong, a little bit autistic or something. Maybe not quite there.
Right.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. She's very passionate and gets very emotional, as you've probably just heard. And it's always a little bit bullshitty, like, in my opinion. It's a bit like that guy said, like, there's people who love to moan and love to point the finger and...
I know someone like that. Apparently.
Hey, you just been ranting for fucking ages.
I'm not even going by what he's telling me. No, mate, they're rants. I think they're valid, rants.
So am mine.
Yeah, all right, yeah, okay.
What did you think of listening to her speak like that?
Well, I think he's got a fucking massive point, mate. Ain't he? It's, do you know what I mean? Like,
I'm saying, like,
yeah.
You look at us now, sat here and doing exactly whatever we want to do. And 103 years ago, whatever it is, people our age would be.
Mate,
just put that in, just get that little.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
Remembrance Day. You got to remember, and you got to walk around with that memory in.
You've got to think like that. You know, the amount of people that I've got to self-isolate and stuff, and you're making me think now, and it's like, all those years ago when there was they had fucking air raid showers in the garden.
Yeah.
They've got to go and sit there. Literally, didn't have a fucking iPad, did they? Or a fucking TV. They had a lot, and this is me thinking out loud. Like even I have to give myself a little smack around the face and think, we have got it fucking good.
We do.
So the least we can do is cycle single file and not drop rubbish.
Yeah. Stop serving meat on the fucking bone.
Yeah.
Aaron doesn't want it.
And stop
No,
gluing yourself to the road.
That's come up in every podcast.
Because it's still going on.
Oh, no.
Can I say something well funny? Did you see that the protesters blocked a lorry carrying insulation?
Yeah, I see that.
It's like iconic picture of a lorry turning round. It was like they are blocking that lorry that they're trying to push.
What do you mean? Oh, because it's eco-friendly.
It's Insulate Britain, isn't
Insulate Britain.
They want insulation.
They blocked a fucking insulation lorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So, yeah. I think we've got one more thing on here, Aaron.
What we got? Can it be something on you this time?
Nah, it's Aaron's rant. Aaron treating dog to a lady dog with the coming emoji, or water as it's more commonly known.
Coming emoji. Is that shit? Is that what that emoji means?
Ejaculation.
Fuck. All right.
What have you been doing?
I'm joking. Joking. I could have.
I'm trying to think of a joke now. Hey, people have been mixing up. Like,
what do you want to know, mate? What do you want to know? I'm treating my dog, my Reggie, right? Let me tell you about Reggie. He's a little chihuahua, mate. And during the war, like back in the day, as they say, when I was a single man living on my own for about 3 years, I bought him for my daughter.
During the war?
Well, that's just a saying, isn't it? During the war. Probably the wrong day I said that.
It's all right.
Feel a bit bad now. Anyway, yeah, so I got him and I bought him for my daughter and fell in love with him. And I never thought I'd like a little dog.
I was about to say, why a chihuahua?
Well, mate, like, because...
Little rock stars, mate. Little dogs are cool.
She wanted a chihuahua, a little handbag dog.
Yeah, but little dogs are cool. Don't justify it.
Yeah, but that's...
No, fuck you.
I was only asking a question.
Little dogs are cool.
I've got Jack Russell.
I'd had Alsatians and Rottweilers and stuff back in, years ago, and I always thought that a little dog, like, nah. Anyway, I bought this dog, and I kid, there's pictures on my social media of like I'll get home from work and he'd follow me around the kitchen, and I fell for this dog so bad. He used to sleep, kept me company, and if it weren't for him, I don't know what I'd have done. Honestly, like genuinely, kept me going in bad times. And
they're like little angels, aren't they?
They are, like, genuinely, mate. Like I can't tell you how much this dog means to me. And yeah, like I said, I've finally given in to the missus and my daughter and said, all right, you can have a lady friend.
Sick.
And bust his balls and do whatever he's got to do.
He'll certainly do that, won't he? So what's the process now? You're going to find a suitable woman? You're not going to let him lay down with any old riff-raff, are you?
No, I put him on Tinder, mate.
Have you?
No,
Dog Tinder.
Dog Tinder.
Yeah,
Do you reckon
he has
all
had a
the
snip.
style?
Is there actually such thing?
No, I'm saying, has he had a snip?
That's the business.
Has he had the snip?
Yeah, most male dogs get the snip, don't they?
No, well, Buster hasn't got a snip.
Nah.
Oh, okay,
Apparently
okay.
it fucks their personality when you do that.
Oh, really? I don't know.
Apparently. Would you want yours snipped?
Mine was snipped because he kept shagging everything.
No, I meant your balls snipped.
Oh, my balls. Oh, shit. I thought you meant my dog. Oh, shit.
I was about to say, respect for coming out of that,
mate.
man. Like,
You're only
admitting
like
it.
fucking 22, aren't you?
28.
28, yeah.
I look about 22, but yeah. Sporty little brat.
I didn't say that, did I?
I would not want my balls chopped until I have kids.
Oh, glad.
No, yeah, totally. So, where are we at with negotiations? Have you
Mate,
got
we're
one?
just
Have
looking,
you found one?
and I haven't seen a bitch suitable yet.
Oh. Are they expensive?
Yeah.
All dogs
They
are expensive.
They are
I know,
quite
aren't they?
expensive.
No, the bitch pays you.
No, mate, we're just going to buy another dog. We're not.
Sorry. you're going to buy him another lady friend?
Yeah.
Full
Not just
girlfriend?
breeding.
Yeah, full on
He's
wifey.
moving in.
I thought you were getting him a brass for the night. I thought you were going to let him
Mate,
get him.
if that was the case, I'd have done it by now, wouldn't I? There's fucking loads of them about.
I
Nah.
wouldn't know, bruv.
Shut up.
So,
Nothing. Yeah, so yeah, no, we're getting him a wifey, mate. We're getting him a wifey.
that's amazing.
Marriage on the first.
So, and then with the idea of having pups,
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's not a bad shout.
I'll have one.
Will you? Genuinely. You'd have
I
one.
think Chihuahuas are wicked little dogs.
Oh, mate, honestly.
He's
You've met
show
Reggie,
him-
don't you?
Yeah, show me.
I see the picture. I'm not laughing. I'm just imagining
he's
you
down
with a
it.
chihuahua.
Can I say?
What's
Can
the
I
fucking
say?
difference with me having one and him having one?
He's a lot bigger than you.
That's not true, is it? Hey, he's like, I can imagine you have one, Aaron. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah.
Chihuahua.
I'm just imagining Buster
Sorry,
with a chihuahua
guys.
together.
Can
Am I the only one that's allowed
Can I
a
just talk
chihuahua?
about your dog? This is not just any sort of chihuahua. He's got a bit about him. He looks like.
Ah,
you
mate,
know,
yeah. No,
he knows who he is. Like, you know,
he's the bollocks, mate. He's the bollocks.
good name as well. Reggie, strong name.
Reggie. And then, what we...
The girl's got to be called Ronnie, surely.
No. We, what was Reggie Cray's wife?
Oh, I don't know.
Uh,
Cynthia.
Look at me. I have no.
fucking hell, I've gone blank. Anyway, yeah. I've gone
That's
blank.
well good.
But yeah, that's going to be her name. Yeah, it's quite cool, isn't it? I love it.
He's got one dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah,
How did
so
they
I
get
look
on
forward
with the fireworks? Reggie ate it. Did you have a lot of fireworks near you?
Yeah, a few, but it's not. You know, I'm quite sort of on my own, so no one sent any rockets too
We had
close. to
loads
me.
of rockets near us.
Did you? You didn't let any off yourself then? No, you did, didn't
Yeah,
you?
we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the field, do you know what I mean? We're not in the middle of an housing
No,
estate like the cunts
no.
on my fucking...
Yeah. Ooh, careful, mate.
How was Buster?
Oh, we fucking-
Oh, we turned the music up. I don't think he liked it too much. It was all new for him, but he did all right. It's
Do you
just,
know what I saw? It was so sad. My missus showed me actually a post of there's a lady who had some ponies in a field.
they're the worst, aren't they?
And mate, it was horrible. She put it on Facebook and she said like, "Don't scroll down if you're squeamish or whatever." And this horse or this pony had jumped out the field into the road, got hit by a car, and just it's so sad. And when you think about it like that, you just think
Yeah.
if someone knew that there was a field full of horses, there, you thought that it's a bit like dropping litter or fucking whatever. Do you know what I mean? Just have a bit of
Really,
courtesy.
a bit cruel, yeah.
Yeah. I'd feel terrible if I'd.
What's
caught
your
someone
opinion on fireworks now then? Because
Look, I
What do you
really enjoy fireworks.
it's I don't know, people are
It's a bit
starting
outdated.
to, yeah, like there's a lot of people very against them now. Like
The anti fireworks is building momentum in it. I think they're doing fireworks now that are soundless, silent fireworks.
to be fair, fuck me, I walked.
And there's drone displays now.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's
Drone displays. There is an alternative. I think it's just I actually really enjoy a firework.
I think
it's
just to have a bit of common courtesy, like, do you know what I mean? You know, like fireworks have been going for years. Let's not put
Same thing as
and,
you having a rave or
sending
a house
drones
party.
up and all that. Like, I just think no, it's not traditional. Like, but I just
Some
think
of these
have a-
fireworks are so fucking loud though. I walked to the shop on fireworks night. I nearly dropped my fucking phone.
a
Fireworks
bit loud
scared
one.
the shit out of me.
Yeah,
I had to fucking catch it mid-fall.
yeah.
Well, I'll be honest. The house that did them two down from us, I had my bed. I was in bed, and I was tired, and I had my window open. And I jumped out of bed like I thought that there's an explosion. Like you know, I wasn't expecting there to be fireworks, and it literally felt like the rocket went off in my fucking.
Yeah, when you're not expecting it, it's
Oh no,
fucking loud
bruv,
ones.
it really shocked me. Like I was jumped out of bed.
Yeah, I feel like they're getting.
I went round to see him. Obviously, they're not gonna. I can't talk about it, but
Oh, okay.
I didn't really.
Oh.
I wish
I
I
don't-
did.
I
It's
don't
fantasising. Be careful what I say.
yeah. Leave that one there, mate. So, mate, this is probably the longest one we've done, you know.
I enjoyed it, man. It's
I
just
have.
more conversational.
So we both did, didn't we? We shouted out a little bit about getting in touch with local charities. I'll bring this up every time, like, or something that's
We've
going
got
on
one.
local by. We've got one. But I was going to say, like, I have had quite a few people get in touch with me, but they've got in touch with me about quite big organisations, and I want to dig a bit deeper in those organisations and single out maybe something that they're doing and seeing if we can jump on it and help them.
Yeah,
So
great.
all I'm saying is, just watch this space. We are going to be jumping on something soon and and doing something cool with it. What have you got, Matt?
So, from the post that you put out and we put out together about getting in touch, someone has reached out from the Dobbins Robbins Football Club.
That's it. Yeah.
For the very sad situation that happened locally to us in Cambridgeshire, where an innocent man was attacked by a bunch of Southend football fans. I think on the way home after the game, he was rendered nearly dead or something. They took him to the hospital and he was putting him in a coma, and they got him back and he was never quite right. And I think this October he actually passed away from injuries sustained from that attack. So obviously very sad story. A lot of sort of press coverage about it. This is the interesting part. A guy that I know off the back of your post, Aaron, reached out to me and said, actually, we, through the blessing of his wife, have started a charity football club to raise money for various causes to do with anti-violence in football. Mm-hmm. And apparently it's blowing up a little bit. They've raised £2,000 or £3,000. It's all about inclusiveness. Doesn't matter what your ability, disability, race, religion, sex, everyone's welcome to play. It's about fitness, coming together, and they play in various teams. And we were going to have them on the podcast to talk on the phone. Unfortunately, it was too short notice for them, but maybe we could talk about that with them next week in a bit more depth.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, man, I'd love to get involved with that.
So straight away, that's quite an interesting charity concept I didn't know about.
No, I didn't.
And I guarantee that people listening now don't know about it. So shout out to Charlie Warrilow, who's sort of running it with his friend Stefano. Hopefully we can hear from these guys at more detail very soon.
That's good.
Oh, that'd be good, mate. Yeah.
Just like my opinion on that, I don't think violence has got any place in sport. It's not what sport's all about. And having played a lot of sport in my life, it's nothing to do with violence. It's about keeping fit, strong, healthy, camaraderie, team spirit, making friends. I've got friends all over the world. It's not about violence or these thugs that go from game to game doing that. They ain't got a fucking clue what sport's even about.
Yeah, mate. It's just,
No.
Fucking wrong.
Don't matter what you got in your bank account, how good looking you are. On the sporting field, everyone's equal. You're judged only upon the rules of the game.
Just meant to be a bit of fun, really, isn't it?
Well, fun, sport, whatever.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but it started as a bit of fun, didn't it? You know, someone start kicking a fucking ball around. And then they start fighting over it. I don't know. We'll save that one, mate.
But fair play to these guys.
Yeah, mate, it's fantastic.
Robbins really Football Club. So they're trying to raise money for other clubs that can't do things. And
yeah, mate, I think that's amazing. You know, it's just something good that's come out of a bad situation.
Yeah, they've raised money for the East Air Ambulance and whatnot, and they're doing some good stuff. I've got he sent me some pictures of the team tonight. I'll show you these, lads. Just watch your ears. You know, maybe put this on the screen now of the things they've done. That's the team. Look, you can tell all different shapes and sizes. You know, that's Charlie there. Look, that's who they're playing against. Duxford United vets, and they put on proper shows for people. And
that's amazing.
Wicked. We'll have to go down to one of the games.
Yeah, why not? Do a live one there, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Absolutely.
Did you ever see the DIY SOS episode with?
Go on, tell me about it.
Someone obviously got in touch with DIY SOS and told him about Simon's. Simon, is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
What happened? So they came into his house.
Did
got
they?
a bunch. Like I know quite a few people that like carpenters and builders and stuff that were involved.
Where did he live?
Just outside Cambridge, I think. So.
Did he?
Yeah.
I love stuff like that. I literally love it when people get involved and just come together as a team and
something positive.
Yeah, because he couldn't go upstairs, and they needed a wet room downstairs and more space downstairs. So they built like a room downstairs for him, a wet room, like a thing to lift him out of the bed and stuff.
Like a hoist type system. Yeah,
it was really good.
Changing the subject a little bit, but linking to what you're saying and about people teaming together. I was sat in Yo Sushi the other day, and which if anyone's actually listened to this podcast, they'll be like, "That's so weird," because he doesn't like fish. But I actually like some of the stuff in there. And
obviously, it wasn't on the bone.
It wasn't. No. Katsu curry is banging.
Oh, what a dish,
mate! Anyway,
sorry.
And obviously, the side of this building, like half of it is like glass partitions, and out of nowhere, mate, there's a van pulled up, and these two people got out of this van and they slid this side doors open. And then all of a sudden, this like the queue formed of homeless people, And this van pulls up
Soup
obviously
kitchen.
once a week or whatever. No, literally, she's got bags of clothes, coats.
That's amazing.
You know, and then this little old lady I was like, mate, honestly, it blew me away. She bought these little sandwich see-through bags, and there's like a Kit Kat in it, and a little sandwich wrapped in clean film, and a bag of crisps, and she give them each one of them a bag of food and a banana and a new coat.
Was that in Cambridge?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of that going around in Cambridge.
Good.
There's a woman in a bright pink Range Rover, and then a bunch of people come and meet her, and they go around town handing out hot meals to homeless people.
Mate,
I don't know who she is.
Do you know what you should do with that? Like, I'm just saying, like you should go, like almost go and review it, like go and have a bit of, but just to give a bit of her out there and say fucking well on you and eat a bit of a.
It's a really difficult thing for this, right? Me and Jess have said loads of times about doing things like that, and I'd love to. I mean this all my heart, but then if you're doing it with a camera, and right, I hate watching things where people go and do that with a camera. If I ever did it, I want it to be.
I know what you're saying because you'd feel that you're trying to show off or not show off, but no, I'd get what you're saying. But then
doing it for the wrong reasons.
You could do it off. You know, you could.
At the same time, you also would like to spread awareness and not try and.
Saying that, you could do a video where all the proceeds of the video that you make go to the homeless shelter, or you might even make a donation before you do that and ask anyone, like set up the video so people could donate to that video and all the donations go to the people. That's if you wanted to do it.
Do you think that's morally like ethical?
I feel because you're raising awareness, you're also helping out a charity or a shelter or whatever it is, or even just individual person doing it themselves.
That'd be pretty easy to do. You could do a GoFundMe or charity thing and then link it to wherever it might be. Then just do the video and link it to the video.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, mate. I think we should think about.
I'd love to,
like,
especially before Christmas.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, or
it's even festive season, and it gets cold, and
even if we was like maybe this is a bit too in your face, but even if we was able to maybe sit in a similar situation to I was the other day, and if the time's right and it feels right, go out there and have a chat with one or two of them.
Yeah.
And actually say to them like, would you talk about it? Like how did it get?
What it's like?
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like. I don't know. It's worth a thought.
Have you ever sat down with a homeless person? Like a lot of people don't give homeless people the time of day.
I've spoken to them.
Yeah. I've sat down, had a meal with one. Like, there's some interesting. You
tell
get a lot of wrong
us.
But
I'd be can I have it straight though? I'd be a wrong one if I spent enough time on the street because you got out. People say don't give them this because they want to spend it on alcohol and drugs. Listen, that's all I'd be spending money on if I was on the streets.
Yeah, but also there is a lot of people that are conning people and actually aren't homeless and they work in a little gang and
mate. Do you know what? On that subject, honestly, I was in London 3-4 weeks ago, and you know King's Cross, opposite of King's Cross, there's this lovely like Irish bar. You can get a really nice beer. And anyway, I sat there having a beer, and this lady come over and she said, I can't remember. She was selling something. She was trying to raise money, and I said, "I'm sorry, love, I can't help you. I don't have any change." She whipped out a fucking card machine.
Was it a big issue? It wasn't. If it's not a big issue, then fuck that.
No, it wasn't a big issue. It was like she was trying to sell like a fucking painting or something. Like she was like, I've got this painting that my daughter did or something or other. I'm trying to raise her nursery fees or something like that, and I've got nowhere on the streets. And she was like,
"They're professionals."
I know. And I literally, I remember.
That's hustle, yeah.
I remember thinking, like if I had a couple of quid in my pocket, I'd give her it. But she had a card machine, mate. Like fucking work that out. Like, I've got card machines in my company, and they cost money, mate. And you can't just get a card machine if you've got no. Do you know what I mean?
No house, no nothing.
Well, you've got to.
I
don't know.
It's quite a dynamic. Yes, it's quite a dynamic.
It works, especially in somewhere like London. Fuck me. Imagine even just like.
Well, you just tap them a pound.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. If anyone works with or knows of any homeless sort of things going on,
or someone that's been homeless, maybe.
Let's talk about it. Let's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it is a like we'll perhaps jump on it a bit deeper when we're on that subject and stuff. But I am a big believer in and I know you are as well in a lot of things in life. You trade out of it. You are the person that needs to get up and sort yourself out. Do you know what I mean? Like I live in a house because I worked hard and bought one. You know, I've got a job because I went out and got one. Like, but I will say, and I always be soppy and come back to it.
Some people
it all changed for me, and my opinion on that changed when I when things rock me in life and when I've been ill, because it changed that rocked me as a person.
Some people have dealt a difficult hand though, Aaron.
That's
Same
what
way
I'm
you
saying.
did with your health.
Yeah, that's what I've learnt that.
Yeah,
I register that now.
Can't judge anyone.
You know,
man,
as I was younger, I'd
circumstances.
walk past people in homeless, and I'd think like, you've chosen to do that, but it isn't that simple, mate. Like
No, it's
that's all
not.
part of growing up, isn't it? You know, like
Awareness as well.
yeah,
'Cause a
and
lot of people do look
understanding
down.
life and
So
yeah.
easy just to say they want to be. A lot of them don't.
No, I know that now, mate.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest.
No,
I'm just being
I know.
upfront,
That's
you know what I mean? Yeah.
mad respect for saying it. But it's,
Yeah,
it's
no,
the
I'm just
truth.
being honest and saying, like, I didn't. It's physically because I didn't understand it. Like, I didn't understand. It's a bit like we've sat here uneducated tonight and said, like, we respect of what day it is today. We didn't really, until we googled it, know the full.
Press the button.
Know the full. Fucking bit laugh. Fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Yeah, put in. We didn't know the full facts of it.
We would have done. We would have done, but we're a long time out of school.
Yeah,
forget these
yeah,
things,
yeah,
don't you?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. But what
sometimes
I'm
you need a
saying
reset.
is that, you know, before when I was younger, I just assumed that he chose to sleep in a fucking sleeping bag outside WH
as a
Smith.
drunk or a homeless.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. But as you get older, you know, I could have quite easily, you know, fucking come out of hospital and stuff like that and gone fuck that to the world, and I'm not going back to work, and
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care if my mortgage isn't paid, and
A lot of people don't have anyone. Like, you get a dodgy turn in life sometimes. I've fallen back on friends or family a couple of times in my life. If they weren't there,
Yeah, you never
you don't know what's going to happen.
And
Yeah,
mental illness plays a massive part
yeah.
in homelessness as well, and drug addiction. Drugs are so easy to get addicted to. You never know what could happen, and then families could disown you,
Oh,
not
mate,
care.
Yeah,
you're,
so
you're stuck, aren't you?
But look, regardless of the cause, I'd like to do something with that. I think it's something that me and Jess, for example, we see people that all the time when we're in London, in the cold and winter's nights, fucking in these doorways in the rain, and you think, God, you wish you could do something beyond just going offering them a hot drink or something like, you know, can't take them home with you. Obviously, it's, you know, what can you do? I think there's a couple of schemes with people handing out sleeping bags, coats, such and such, and getting little like care packages together.
Yeah.
We thought about doing something like that last year, but we didn't want to look like we were.
Right, well, look, I'll tell you what I'll do. I did actually take a picture of the company, or it had a name on the side of the van. So I'll perhaps try and get in touch with them in the
that'd
next
be nice.
week, and then we could perhaps get one of them on to start with, like, and talk to
Raise
them about
awareness.
how
Raise
It's always good.
awareness.
yeah,
More people
Talk
to help.
about the issue.
that's going in the notes.
And speaking on today, what today is, Remembrance Day, there's a lot of ex-military, like squaddies that are on the
mate,
streets.
that's a valid
That's
point.
it's a massive problem because they can't deal with what's happened. They spiral with mental health issues.
We probably couldn't even deal with talking about some of the shit they've seen. So imagine actually,
yeah.
you know,
And there's not enough help for people like that as well. That's the problem with society. They're just thrown back into society. And
crack on.
I think you're right, and you know what? It's the right time of year as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's starting to get
Right
cold.
time of year.
festive though.
Yeah.
As this is the time of year when you get.
Everyone's with their families and they've got no one, and do you know what I mean? Yeah. No, mate, I'm all over that. You know, I like to do shit like that. Mate, it's been emotional.
Can I just shout out
No, you're good. No, you're good. Go on.
shout out a charity as well?
Go on.
Arthur Rank Hospice in Cambridge.
Yeah, mate, I hear a lot about Arthur.
Yeah.
Right, go on. Tell me about.
Well, my sister-in-law works there, but also my girlfriend's mum. That's where she passed away, sadly. And lovely place, great place.
What is it?
It's so people like with cancer. I don't know whether
end of life
yeah.
care,
So
isn't it?
people with cancer and other illnesses like that, where they go to just be looked after.
Oh
and
shit! So something
pass away
where they
eventually.
Yeah, that's where that's where they see their last days, mate. Yeah, it's shit.
Why would someone go there and not stay at home? Because they've got
Because they need
Because
care,
they need
mate.
the care.
need
There's a lot of pain. They need to be comfortable.
medical assistance, and
Yeah.
and obviously the family maybe can't deal with.
Exactly.
That's a lot, yeah. So, I don't know if I can talk about this that much, but my girlfriend's family, when the mum started getting really ill, she was sleeping downstairs, and my girlfriend and her sisters looked after her. But then, it got too much. She got too ill, too much pain. Like, they needed someone
Wasn't
there
practical
to
to-
care. So so
A professional assistance.
so there's always people there. to
Now,
look after
Arthur
them.
Rank, they are a charity.
Yeah, it's a charity. Yes, yeah. I believe it's just based in Cambridge. I don't think it's like a global.
So
No,
they
I
still
don't
like
think so.
Okay, I want to Google that and try.
I've got a very close friend of mine, someone important to my life, and his wife went to Arthur Rank, and he does a lot, and he goes back there and sees the nurses that looked after her.
I can tell you, like, the care was exceptional. And now, obviously, my sister-in-law works there. She's a manager of, I don't know what she manages, but she manages something. And she asked me to talk about it. So yeah.
Why have you left it to 1 minute, 1 hour 55?
Mate, give him his due. He's dropped it at the best time, mate.
I was waiting for you lot to shout that one out, and then I thought I'd drop it now.
Maybe have a word with her, mate, if she wants to come on and chat to us.
Hey, aim into that. Can you send her a message, see if she wants to come on and talk about what they do? Because literally, Calum, this is what it's all about.
Mate, that's what we said at the beginning of this, didn't we?
Totally.
Me and you said that we want.
Chief,
it's not about us. Yeah. So, mate, have a chat with her. See if she'll come on.
That's quite heavy. That's quite heavy fucking content, isn't it? But
we're not going to bring up anything to do with her.
Yeah, that's fine. I could also see if her husband, he's celebrity manager for Alzheimer's UK. It's obviously a big charity, but it's still charity.
Mate, anything like that. Like I want to help anyone. Do you know what I mean? Like anything. I think charity to me is such a. At the end of the day, someone somewhere has given that away. Like
it's doing good in the world.
There is a lot of.
Just playing devil's advocate here, lads. Some of the bigger charities do have some negative press.
Oxfam, you on about
surrounding them for, I think, some sort of stats like only 40p or 30p of every pound. But that's a lot of the time is due to them having to spend money to make it, and
it's also there's
a lot of misunderstanding. I think, and I don't actually know I don't know what's right or wrong here, but I'm just talking what.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying. Yeah,
it's also wages of the top dogs in the charities is what gets people a lot. Like Oxfam, they're paying millions to the top dogs, which doesn't make sense for a charity that's meant to help people.
But they need top dogs to run the industry.
Do they really need them?
I don't know.
It's the same. It comes down to like MPs as well. MPs make 80 grand. Why are they doing extra jobs? If you have $1 million, do you need $1 million if you run a charity? Surely the whole point of a charity is to obviously you need to live, and it's quite a hard job. But is that not too much?
I think charities can be. I don't know.
It's a grey area, isn't it?
Yeah,
because it's a massive corporation.
That's why people associate themselves with certain ones. How you getting on, bruv?
I just got sent the most randomest message. I just don't understand it.
What was it?
Someone sent me a message saying,
"Do you want to get wet?"
There you go. Google to talk, Aaron.
Speak next week.
Speak next week, Pat.
Good to talk.
No, Google.
There's probably a typo in it.
Google to talk, Aaron. Speak next week. What?
Good to talk.
He's so confused.
Like, look, when you read it and it just throws you completely. You think, what the fuck?
It's certainly thrown our charity conversation.
Mate, you two are deep. Fucking mate, now and again.
I don't really know what's what with it. All I was trying to do by bringing that up is I know there's a lot of negative chat sometimes around charity that sometimes people who donate and don't know where the money's going.
Yeah,
100%.
I've heard a lot of that as well. When people go, they're taking X amount of percentage off top, and it's unfortunately, mate, stuff like that you can't.
Yeah, but we're involved in business, and to get the wheels moving, it costs money.
Yeah,
I think you can't be naive to that. The fact that you need to.
No, but then I've done loads for charity, and I ask for nothing. Like if I decide that I'm going to go and give a car away or raise some money, then you go and raise it. And
who do you actually give the money to?
Whoever I'm raising the money for.
Give me an example.
A
recent one.
Xavi, the first one that I done, and whatever I raised, I gave it to their his mum and dad.
Direct. Gave it to them direct, not actually to the charity. I didn't even use, and I'm not frightened to say it, I didn't even use what is it that everyone uses on Facebook?
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe. I didn't even use that. I literally
just straight transfer.
And then also, you can't. I did a few raffles, and you can't do a raffle legally without a raffling license. You have to apply for a license from the council, and you have to pay for it. And I had to pay for that. Erica sorted it. I had to pay the council to be able to raffle it off. So if the council
comes under gambling, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, but I suppose it goes down to what you're saying. Like if the council could take 150 quid for a bloody thingy license or whatever it was, then
a charity
that's taking a bit off the top of raising some money. They've got to use vans. They've got to have Do you know what I mean? Like, I do agree with you. Like, yeah, it costs to turn wheels, you know. But I don't know, mate. I don't know.
That's why it'd be interesting to speak to someone who works at the charity, because I think they'd probably
to get an explanation.
Probably get a lot of that put to bed actually about how much great stuff happens there, like exactly what you're talking about, Calum, and what the money actually does and what it allows.
I think a lot of people talk down about charities to make themselves feel better because they haven't fucking donated.
They don't want to do it,
yeah.
But they'll happily go buy a lottery ticket for $5.
Exactly that.
It's all relative.
So anyway, let's try and. I think that was nice, man. Like, it's good to shine our small at the moment exposure gun onto positive schemes and charities and people that are doing great things for things like what happened to
stuff like that's massive, mate. Like that's you don't get bigger than that, do you? I don't think. I think
I'd love to talk to someone about what goes on there and
we will, mate. We'll do that 100%.
Well, I'll see if I can sort that out.
Yeah, nice one,
bro.
bro.
Might say no. Any exposures?
Maybe we could make that whole episode a fundraiser for them, and when it goes out, we could put a link just to try it off. What's it called again? Sorry,
Arthur Rank Hospice.
Arthur Rank
Hospice.
Arthur Rank Hospice.
Yeah.
Maybe that entire, just to sweeten it up a little bit, just to get the ball rolling and wet a whistle, could be that whole episode could be for Arthur Rank, and we could.
What we'll do as well then is I will speak to my good friend of mine, Les, whose wife was looked after there, and I'll perhaps give him a call.
Yeah,
and we'll and we could just have it from someone that's actually
that would tie in nicely.
Yeah, well, if I get her on, her mum was there as well.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
why she works there, so she can give you her opinion.
Well, that's powerful stuff.
Wicked,
yeah,
wicked. Yeah, all right, okay, cool.
As long as they're all right with that, no pressure, obviously.
Well, I'll see what she says. Yeah.
Should we wrap it up?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
You can do it.
Mate, it's been emotional, hasn't it?
It's been good. Enjoyed that.
87 Podcast, Volume 4, Episode 4. Thanks for everyone that's listening. I've had a few messages off quite a few people saying that they've been enjoying it. We decided not to have a guest this week, didn't we? We just thought, yeah, you're not a guest. He's not a guest, is he?
Part of the team.
We've got some cool shit coming, and like I say, anyone that's listening, just get involved. Do you know what I mean? Like, share it about if you know anyone that's got anything that emotionally relates to anything that we're talking about, or
interesting story. Or...
if you think that I'm an absolute wanker because I don't eat off a bone, get in touch.
Oh, can I say something, by the way?
Go on.
I don't know if I've told you this. Someone reached out on Instagram to Food Review Club, and I've had a few actually. So I listened to 87 Podcast and about your chat about bullying with
Steve, yeah.
Steve, and I love
a few people have mentioned that, have they?
Yeah.
Oh, wow,
yeah,
that's
really
cool.
Good. Well, some really positive messages, so it is working.
Mate, that's fucking really good. That's really good to know. Really good to know. No, thanks everyone. Thanks for listening. Turn it up because Matt's about to play you a tune. Boom.
We need to update these fucking jingles.
Can we?
Here we go. Ages.